Is the AC on?
AC's not on. What's up, you guys? Back again. You know who it is. It's Big Hendo. Hendo Unplugged. You know who it is. Usual suspects. We back at the law. Oh, I'm sorry. We're at the Hendo Studios again. You know what I'm saying? Back on YouTube. We was on Instagram Live, but we came back on YouTube. Back again. You know who it is. Let's get started, man. We got some new people in the building. We still waiting on a couple people. Haven't showed up, you know, because they went to the loft. Went to the loft. It's all good though, man. We here though. We here. Got a live audience. Let's let you guys know. So watch what you're saying.
They really went to the loft.
You know,
that's crazy.
Birdie Bart is back in the building. We on the, hey man, we back, baby. We back live on YouTube. Hey, we're live on YouTube, what up, baby. What up, what's going on? Hey, let's introduce our guest. You know, we got two lovely young ladies.
Start left to right, right.
Start to left to right. You know what I'm saying? So I'll start my left to the right. Start with you. Introduce yourself. What makes you special, and how do you contribute to San Diego?
My name is Nija. A lot of things make me special.
Give me one.
I think my personality makes me the most special. I'm friendly. I'm funny. I like to have a good time. And San Diego's home for me. What was the last part? What was the last question?
How do you contribute to San Diego?
How do I contribute to San Diego? I work. I pay taxes.
We all do.
Yeah, I'm part of the community. That's how I contribute to San Diego.
I love it. Let's go to our second guest. You know what I'm saying? How you doing today? You know what I mean? What makes you special? How do you contribute to San Diego?
My name is Tay. I go by Blythe as far as music is concerned, but you can call me Tay. What do I bring to San Diego?
Energy.
What do I bring to San Diego? I just try to do cool fly shit and put other people on.
That's what's up.
You know, try to give a platform to other people.
You an artist?
Producer.
That's what's up.
So yeah, I make beats. I do creative events, so I try to put people on a platform to like share their art. And what makes me special? The fact that there's nobody else like me. I'm not even trying to be like, you know, but like made in God's image. So there's literally nobody else like me. I try to be myself.
What if you was a twin? What if you was a twin?
A twin?
Yeah.
Well, who came first?
Ooh.
Who's born first?
I heard that. Let them know. Let them know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate you for coming on. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Q, what's up with you, man? How's everything, big dog?
Man, I'm cooling, bro. Cooling. Waiting on, like we said, Terrell to show up because he went to the loft. You know?
Yeah.
But it's okay. We ain't gonna get on too bad.
It's all good though. Man, I got an eye infection, man. I almost fucking lost my eye, bro.
You almost lost your eye?
Fuck yeah, man. Watch out for those contacts, man. Please, you guys. If you wear contacts.
So the contact gave it to you?
Yeah.
That's why they told me I can't wear contacts no more.
Yeah, ooh, man. It's real bad. It was real bad. But I got to go see the doctor tomorrow.
Would you wear an eye patch?
Nah.
No?
I'm too much of a G to do that.
You like Slick Rick.
Didn't Big Daddy
too much of a G to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we got. Let's get into these questions because I got to go to the doctor early in the morning, so I can't be kicking with y'all all that damn night. I got a life outside of this.
But that's kind of still kind of crazy.
Yeah, man. Almost lost my eye.
Anyway. We got you good though.
Right, let's go.
Well, we ain't good yet. We ain't out of the hot water yet, but we're almost there though.
It look good.
We're almost there.
Can't even tell.
We're almost there though.
All right, come on, let's go.
But I got a couple of things that's popped up in my eye.
Come on, I want to run it.
Anthony Edwards. We talked about this, but I want to get you guys' opinion on it. Anthony Edwards, right? So he was like he's a popular basketball player, superstar right now. Kicked it with this young lady, got her pregnant. He didn't want the baby. He was like, hey, I don't want the baby. You know what I'm saying? You want to have an abortion. She didn't want to have an abortion. She said, hey, I had an abortion before. She felt bad about it, so she didn't want to do it this time. Keep in mind, I want to give a little extra context to this situation. She has a kid by a little baby already, the rapper Little Baby. So she always had one kid. This is her second kid. Now, he says, okay, I don't want to be in this kid's life. If you're going to keep the kid, I don't want the kid. I want to be in the kid's life. Just give me, they go to court. He said, I'm going to pay you 18 years of child support. Would you keep the baby? Is he a deadbeat dad? I just know your opinion. What's your opinion?
Starting with you.
I mean, that's tough. Like, I feel like if you didn't want the baby, then you should have took the precautions to make sure you didn't make a baby.
Yeah.
I think we're talking about human lives here, right? So this baby is going to grow up to then be an adult. And if they ever grow up and have to like see this discourse or like know that their dad didn't want to have anything to do with him and would just rather pay their mom and be like good riddance, I feel like that would be kind of fucked up. Like that would mess with somebody. And I get it. Like I get her. I mean, I hate to sit here and talk about women, but I do think that she kind of had, you know, ulterior motives making that decision. Like you knew what you were doing.
Definitely.
But both of you guys, it took two. I'm assuming you guys both were consenting at the time that the action took place, and I just think that that's ultimately fucked up for the child. Like, they got to grow up, and they're going to be an adult one day, and then somebody's going to have to explain to them why their dad just was like, "I'll give you how much
he
was
got
it?
1.2 million.
Yeah, $1 million.
1.2 million, son. Here
Disappear.
You go. I'm disappeared. I'm gone.
Crazy.
Gone.
And he's probably
Gone.
how much of that is he gonna see too?
So
you
he's
know?
not
She
going to
gonna
be
burn
in the
that.
child's life at all.
Well,
He don't want to be.
He don't want to be. He didn't even want the kid. But she took that money and invested it. So,
You think so?
Well, it said that she bought a truck fleet.
I'm sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
I got a problem with that too.
That she bought a truck fleet.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure, 100%.
Then
Because
you
that
do that
baby,
child support.
that money's supposed to be going to the kid. That's not
Right.
money for investments. That's what the money's
She
for.
probably gonna use little baby's child support money to pay for the kid. That ain't gonna child support too.
And that's really the problem. I feel like she just gonna go down the line. Like it's just
there's gonna be another one.
Another rich
Yeah, there's
one.
gonna be another one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What's your opinion on it?
You know, I feel like I think people should do what's best for them at the end of the day. Like, a lot of the shit hits social media and it's like, oh, like it's sensationalized, but it's like, if that's what they came to and that's what it is, that's what it is. But
But how would you feel? So if I got you pregnant and I said, man, look,
Whoa.
here's 1.2 million, here's 1.2 million dollars, I'm gone. You'll never see or hear from me again.
well, personally, I wouldn't mess with nobody who would do something like that to
Mm-hmm.
me. I wouldn't put myself in no position.
You don't know that. That's a situation.
You gotta have discernment with who you laying with.
you gotta have an
you know?
idea. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
So
You gotta
everybody
have
you mess
discernment.
around with, you know their motives and you know how they think, you know what they want before you even mess around with them.
I won't say everything, but for the most part, yeah. Because sometimes I be on the same thing.
But you'll know if the nigga just trying to dip
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I
'Cause
feel like
who said that I want longevity? Sometimes I'm
you.
just.
So
here
question
for the good
question
time
for you
and the
guys
long
is, so you ever had a one night stand before?
yeah.
Okay, so if you had one night stand, it's like something
But
slip
that's
up.
the thing. You don't know that in those situations, that's where you're like extra careful and you're like, I'm gonna make sure that I don't end up with a baby from this situation.
Yeah, if it's two of those, like wrap it up. Like don't be reckless. You know, because like
I feel like I feel like we need Terrell here for this topic.
Oh, for sure. Oh my god, absolutely. I didn't think about that. I didn't even think about that. I don't know, man. I think things happen sometimes. You know what I mean?
It does.
In that situation, for sure. You know, I can see both sides. I think he's a deadbeat for sure. I think he's a deadbeat, if you, in my personal opinion. But at the same time, he went up to her and he told her like, "Hey, I don't want this kid," but she chose still to have a kid. You know what I mean? So.
But this is a person. This is not like
it's not a dog.
a dog. Exactly. like this is not like
That's half your DNA.
You want a Benz and I said no, get a Toyota, but I still went and got it anyways. Like this is a person. Like,
And
But I think that it takes two to make it, but it's both your decision too as well. You know what I mean? This day and age.
like
you know what I'm saying?
after the fact.
For sure.
After the fact, I mean,
Yes and no.
if he been saying it though, if he been like, I don't want no kids, I don't want no kids, I don't want no kids,
Yeah.
and then you just decide, well,
But doesn't
you
he
rich, I'm
have
gonna
a
keep it.
few already? Like,
he?
are we acting
She
like
does
he's
too.
responsible?
She does too.
And isn't he young? Like I
He young. He
read
young.
like
Hella
yeah,
young.
he's like
That's probably
20
why he don't want
something.
kids.
He young,
As
young.
an athlete,
Yeah.
if you out here doing it and you not protecting yourself and you already know that there's women out there who
Right.
are going after you because of your money, you have to have the discernment and like the wherewithal to know like not to do that shit. So like if you just out here spreading it wide, laying it low, unprotected, then sir, that's kind of the responsibility, the risk you take doing that. So it's like you can't act like, oh well, I told her I didn't want no kids. Sir, you hit it raw multiple times.
Thank you.
So-
and probably didn't even try to pull out.
Hey,
The responsibility
But she
on
let him.
both
She
of
let
them.
him in a raw.
True. But he could have been like, oh, let me go get it.
So because she let him that what? So
let me go.
He had a
both of y'all
choice.
She had a choice too.
Yeah, she had a choice.
But she wanted the baby.
Accountability.
No, she wanted.
Of course, exactly. She wants the baby because she wants
wanted
that
the
money.
baby. So for her, it's like you fell into
Okay,
her.
question.
But you're
you
right.
fell into her trap.
As a millionaire, though, you have to take care of yourself.
Okay, question.
He should have.
Like she knew it was a come up to have his baby.
You knew she was.
That's a come up.
It's a
Yeah.
come up.
Exactly.
Because I was asking you a question. What if you don't get no money out of that deal? You think she'll still have that baby?
Nah, she
No,
wouldn't.
Absolutely not.
If he was broke,
Probably
she would
not.
have
Exactly.
aborted
So-
that shit so quick.
Exactly.
Probably not.
She got
Exactly.
one baby by Lil Baby and another one by fucking Devontae the mailman. No,
Absolutely.
that ain't happening at all.
At
She
all.
killing that kid.
Absolutely.
She's killing that kid.
Definitely.
Oh,
100%.
Hendo Studios.
You cold blooded.
100%.
That's deep.
She getting rid of it. It's
You
gone.
cold blooded. You cold blooded.
Gone.
She definitely going to the chop shop.
Chop Shop is
They're
crazy.
saying
Hey, just saying.
It's crazy.
so. They're saying that top 10 females of all time, and they said Nicki Minaj is the GOAT of all time.
Of what?
Of what?
Female rappers.
Rap?
Oh,
I
just
agree.
rap.
Yep, female
I agree.
rappers
Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper of all
of
time.
all time. All time. Cool. What do you guys think about that?
She did everything that a lot of other female rappers before her couldn't do. I'm not saying they didn't lay the groundwork for her, because they did, like Lil' Kim, Foxy, MC like Queen Latifah. Of course, they are
All time.
What
The GOAT.
What other female rapper did and accomplished everything that she did
Lil'
at the
Kim.
level that she did? No, she did not.
With different era, but
She did
different.
not. She did not.
Lil' Kim,
No.
Kimmy.
I
Look
don't
at
think Nicki
accomplishments,
Minaj is
not just
timeless.
talent.
So wait. What
Are we
what's
talking about talent, or are we talking about like?
because if we talking accomplishments, are we talking like albums produced, sold, diamond, platinum?
Albums,
She probably also Lil' Kim,
awards,
for sure.
businesses, like it's a lot that goes into that. But if you want to talk about just like talent, like who's the best rapper?
Just rapping in general, right? It kind of be hard to go against Nicki. It'll be hard to go against Nicki.
As far as like lyrics,
No, as far as the best. I mean, as far as
like
lyrics.
rap, like talent. Let's say talent. Okay, this
If we go strictly talent,
Let's go talent.
strictly talent,
Strictly talent.
the Brat. If we go talent, if we just going talent,
The Brat is cold. The Brat is cold.
the Brat. If we going just talent,
The Brat is
we going
cold.
the Brat.
The Brat is cold.
How many albums she got?
The Brat.
Maybe like 3.
I love the Brat.
Three, I
She's
think?
great.
If we just going talent,
She laid the way for a lot of women who are more on the tomboy side of female rap.
yeah,
I
no,
love
I'm
that.
talking about her flow and her. We're talking about just rap, like her flow and her her lyrical ability,
Mm-hmm.
and just her flow in general.
Yeah, she cold.
Maybe because she was a tomboy, but it was more.
She
It
was
was
nasty.
more like mannish, but I feel like her flow was just like nobody could fuck with it.
Oh man, she
At
was
that point in
cold.
time.
She was cold. The Brat was cold. I forgot about the Brat. I ain't gonna lie. She don't get her just due. The Brat was cold.
I mean, there's a bunch of women MCs that was like, because people would throw, like you said, MC like Queen Latifah and all that stuff out there. Yeah. People would throw all that.
Roxanne Shante. Like, there's a lot of them that are amazing. But like
But
to
who
take
would you
that
say?
shit to the heights.
I'll say Lil' Kim.
Like lyrically.
Not lyrically.
Just
the
what?
Brat. I didn't think about the Brat when you said that for sure. But I was still lyrically. I think Lil' Kim was cold too. She was cold, bro.
She was.
Lil' Kim was straight, bro.
Her
She made some,
Foxy?
and she made some good songs. She
Oh
was.
my gosh.
I feel like she put the women. You know,
I'm gonna be honest about not Kim but Foxy. I ain't really fuck with Foxy like that.
No.
Foxy was straight.
Did you
Oh,
ever
you
get into her
tripping.
music, or you just don't like her music?
you're tripping.
I don't like East Coast music to begin with.
You
but
don't like East Coast
Damn.
Nah.
Where you
That's
from?
crazy.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
But Lil Kim, I did like Lil Kim. Though. I can say Lil Kim.
Lil' Kim was straight.
Lil Kim
I got
was
nothing.
So-
I grew up listening to Trina.
Trina was straight too. Trina was
I'm like,
straight too.
Trina was my
But I
girl.
feel like
so-
Trina kind of hit a different type of era. Like
Yeah.
when Trina came out,
So they
that was a
got
whole different vibe when Trina came out.
Trina was. Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Trina's my girl.
It was more down south vibe.
Mm-hmm.
That Florida. Hey, so they got top 10 hottest females right now. This is another top 10 list. So right now they still got Nicki.
If Mike was here, I already know who he would say.
Who is that?
Mike, you know he love Lotto.
Oh, well,
I
Lotto's,
love Lotto, actually.
Lotto's on the list
Yeah.
too. But she's that right now. The hottest females right now. Number 1 is Nicki. Number 2 is Sexy Red. Number 3.
No.
I object already.
Oh, Sexy Red's hot right now.
Order in the
Can you
corner.
pour me some more
Sexy
wine?
Red's
Order in
hot.
the
She's
corner.
number 2?
She's number 2.
No way.
She's hot right now. I kind of agree with this. I agree with
Based
Sexy
on
Red.
what? Like catchy songs?
This,
Clout?
You
she's hot.
agree?
We talking about
you
clout?
agree?
Sexy Red? Hell yeah, Sexy
Number
Red's
2?
hot.
You agree at 2?
Yeah.
Over
Sexy Red's
Glow?
That's crazy.
well, I think that
Glow
was
go
2.
harder than Sexy Red.
She
Sexy
definitely
Red and Glow is
do.
part 2 and 3. I ain't saying she's best, but who's hottest? I think
Glow is
Sexy Red
popping.
might be a little hotter than.
Glow is popping more than Sexy Red right
You
now.
think so?
What do you mean features?
Well,
like
that-
those all the features. Anyway, keep going. We didn't
Okay. Number 3, Megan Thee Stallion. Number 4, Doja Cat. Number 5, Ice Spice.
what?
Number 6.
Is this current? Recent?
Number 6, Glorilla.
No.
This list
no
is horrible.
way.
Glorilla.
This list is
Six.
horrible.
Number 7, Cardi B.
This list is horrible.
Number 8, Lotto.
So
Number 9, JT. And number 10, Flo Millie.
really?
I don't know what it is.
That goes so many at 10?
so Dolce ain't even on it.
Nope.
Doechii not being on it is
Wait.
crazy.
They dropped this today.
Who-
Ice
who is
Spice
they?
is on there?
Billboard.
Bill, well, there you go.
Billboard.
That's all you had to say.
I'm
Billboard.
like, what? No. They need
And
to
they
redo
said
that.
Nicki's the hottest female rapper of all time. She's the GOAT.
I agree.
I mean, I guess.
That's
I
crazy.
could see it.
Nah.
I agree with
Even if we don't, even if we just say like leave Nicki where she at, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we go down the rest of the
list
way,
is crazy.
that you could throw the whole from 2 to 10. You could throw that whole list out, bro.
Yeah.
Throw that whole list away.
Yeah.
I will say Glow and Sexy Red is probably neck to neck right now.
Glow and Sexy Red is neck to neck right now.
I think so.
First of all,
Sexy
We
Red
going
hot.
off hottest?
Sexy, is she
That
hot?
mother. Well,
Is she
I
hot?
don't like her, but I know
No,
every time I
I'm
flip the
just saying.
motherfucking Instagram, she's there.
I'm just
So
saying,
is
is she
Glow,
hot?
though.
Yeah, so,
She's mainstream.
well, it could be who you follow too, because I see more Glow than Sexy Red.
Bro, I'm
do
sitting
too.
here and posting.
I'm just saying, I see more Glow than Sexy Red.
Hey,
it could be depending on who you follow.
I'm sitting here posting news content all day. I see Sexy Red everywhere, bro. I'm just saying. I don't listen to their music, so I can't sit
But
here
no,
and
but
go
I'm,
back
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
educationally.
It probably depends on who you follow.
That's because she a Trump
I'm following
supporter.
everybody.
You
That's all
follow
I'm
politics.
saying.
But if you follow everybody, but how do you?
I can't argue with you because I don't listen to that shit.
No.
I
I'm
can't
just
even
saying.
debate with you.
It don't matter who you listen to, but you just said that you see it.
Right.
It's your algorithm.
It's your algorithm because I don't see Sexy Red at all.
I see
Glow.
What I'm trying to tell you, I have a
But
news.
you're not listening though. I see
but-
what you're trying to say.
Right.
Yeah. You
But
have.
I'm trying to articulate
yeah.
what I'm doing all day.
But that's cool. What do you mean? I'll give you shit. I know what you're trying to do all day. But I'm saying is
Hendo
if you could
News.
go to Hendo News
Hendo
and
News.
scroll and you have nothing but Sexy Red.
I do post. I just posted Sexy Red. I just posted Sexy Red.
Receipt.
That's your
No,
algorithm.
sir. No,
that's
sir.
your algorithm.
Let me tell.
It's your algorithm.
Let me give you the process. Let me give you the process. Can I give you the process?
Go ahead, bro.
Let me give you the process.
Go ahead.
This is what I do. Right? I'm following all hip hop content. And what I do is I go look at all the top sites that are in hip hop and see what they are posting. And when whatever's the shit that's getting a lot of buzz and a lot of other sites are posting, I post it. And this is what's hot. I'm posting what's hot.
What was the
I
post?
can't sit here and tell you who's hotter, and I don't listen to none of their music. I'm only telling you this is what all the big posts, all the other pages are posting, and I just repost whatever the hottest shit that they post.
But are they talking about her music or did she do something like
The music,
controversial?
everything. That's what I'm telling you. I can't tell if she's hotter or not. I'm just telling you she's getting more buzz when I post, because I just posted her right now. I just posted her, but I'm
About her
telling you right
music?
now.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not a fan of none of
But
them, so I can't tell you.
adds to your algorithm. But anyway, let's keep going because that does add to your algorithm. So that would mean Sexy Red will pop up more than anything. But anyway, let's keep going.
Okay, for sure.
Keep going.
But yeah, those are the top artists that they're saying that right now. Other than that, I don't listen to none of them artists, so I don't know. But other than that,
So you don't like female rap.
I just don't listen to it. I can't relate to it.
But as someone that's like in the news and you post all the stuff, you should be able to like at least listen to some of the albums, right?
yeah, I listen to whatever I have to listen to, but I don't consume it.
You don't consume it, right?
I don't consume it.
Right.
But like even
But you'll give it a chance. Did you give the Dolce album a chance?
I did. I like some of her stuff. Yeah, her stuff was cool. I could tell you Playboy Cardi. We're talking about female. We're talking about female though. But I'm just trying to say this. I'm just telling you.
Would you put no? We're talking about female though. You're talking about Playboy Cardi. Where the fuck you get that from? We're talking about females.
Because I'm just giving you an example.
We're talking about
of
females
music.
though. Females. So on the female side, because that's what you brought up. On the female side, would you say Dolce should not Dolce? Yeah, Dolce should be on that list
For sure.
Okay.
She just won a Grammy. For sure.
No, definitely.
But like I say, I don't sit here and listen to their music all day. You know, whatever is hot, I'll listen to. But I'm not listening to like consuming it in my car. I'm not riding to it. I'm not listening to it when I go run.
No, that's
on my spare
understandable.
time.
That's understandable.
I listen to other stuff that I like.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying no.
Yeah,
But yes.
that's understandable.
Yeah, she's dope. She's
But
super dope.
as someone that constantly talks about music and you listen to it, that's why I wanted to see what you thought about.
For sure, she's dope.
Dolce album.
She's definitely she's dope. I actually listened to her album for sure, and she's dope. Actually, I just posted her on the news as well, a reel, and I said that her shit was a masterpiece. She did a Tiny Desk, a whole album on a Tiny Desk, and I said that shit was dope. I listened to it.
So, why do you think? Because like you said, you don't listen to anybody get involved in this. Out of all the people on that list, why do you think the cowgirl is on there?
The cowgirl, what cowgirl?
What's the girl?
Ice Spice?
No, the cowgirl.
Doja Cat?
Doja
Oh,
Cat.
Doja
Why you
Cat.
think Doja Cat?
Because she's more mainstream,
Okay.
way more mainstream.
So
than her.
basically, white people made this list, and that's why it is. What
Not
it
even
is.
that. Well, white people are the one of the biggest consumers of hip hop for sure. If you want to ask me that, yes, I think white people and Mexicans they consume the music more than black people do for sure, more than us do. So yes, of course they're gonna have a portion of this too as well. You know what I mean? They're going, but yeah, for sure. I think for sure, Ice Spice is selling out arenas, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Is she
For sure. Well,
Arenas?
not arenas.
by herself?
Not arenas, but she's on tour.
But
That's
the
what
only
I'm
reason
saying.
why I ask is because a lot of them people haven't dropped nothing in a minute.
Who?
When's the last time Ice Spice dropped something? I know she just dropped something.
I'm not telling you she should be on the list.
No. I'm speaking on the list still.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think she should be on the list.
No.
I don't agree with the list. I don't agree with everything on the list. I'm just reading it off. I'm just a messenger.
I think they're going off of like what's the most viral rather than like the best, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like that's how they're trying to measure it. Like what's getting the most numbers and the most play.
100%. How else can you
Numbers?
measure it?
Well, I mean, if you want to like give a survey to people and look at what people are listening to or what people consider talent, it's different. Like how we were just saying, best female rapper. Are we talking about skill and lyricism, or are we talking about like accomplishments and everything they did as an artist in their career?
Well, I feel like the only way they can measure it is off the numbers, because then it'll be your opinion. You know what I mean? You got to go
True.
off facts and then
True,
the
but
actual
at the
opinions.
same time, all of us can say, hey, we don't really listen to Sexy Red, even though the numbers are saying that everybody is.
Yeah.
Us four right now don't. So even though the numbers are saying that, the people that you know in your circle doesn't always reflect that.
Yeah, but once again, that's just us, the people that we're around. But if as a majority of a lot of people are consuming this music and this in this genre, you got to say she's hot because she's getting more numbers than the actual artist that you probably like. You probably have your own personal artist that you consume, but as a majority, this is what the people are consuming. So that's the only thing you got to go by facts. That's it.
That's true, but I just think it's weird that they put it like that because Glorilla do have more Billboard songs than Sexy Red. So
Like entries?
I just think that's kind of So that's kind of weird that they put it like that. But I didn't know who was first and who was not. But I think Sexy Red was before Glorilla, right?
Sexy Red
Sexy
was
Red's
number
number
2.
Yeah.
Glorilla's
so,
6.
So I'm just thinking like that's kind of crazy because on Billboard,
That's insane.
Glorilla has more charts, she's higher up on the charts and has more hits.
And when's the last time she dropped?
Who was that?
Sexy Red.
Yesterday, day before yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh, she dropped a single?
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't even know.
she did.
I
That
sure wouldn't know.
Hoochie Coochie, right?
Hoochie Coochie.
Hoochie Coochie.
Please.
Hoochie Coochie.
Oh my God.
What's up, Tyrell?
Tyrell.
I'm sorry, Terrell. Sorry.
So let me ask you this
Oh, damn.
question.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Let me ask you this question. Just kind of
messed the
like
camera
just
up.
floating.
I gotta fix the camera.
Who would you pick for the men? Just yours.
Oh, man.
Just give me 5 then. Don't give me 10. Give me
Top 5 that
as right now.
Females?
Males.
Males.
I love putting you on the spot like that.
Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole. Let's see if hot right now. That's what is that 3? Who else in here? J-Bo, UBK J-Bo, and I have. Who else will be the top 5? I don't know. I gotta think about it. That's 4 right now, though.
No, that's a good list. I mean,
That's 4 right now.
there go Terrell trying to fix shit.
This one here. You just probably pull this one back so you can have more range.
You look a little distorted when you was talking right there. So I was gonna try to
So
focus.
would you not put, even though it's your list, Kane is, but would you not put Cardi, even though the numbers and
Oh,
everything?
well, Cardi. Yeah, Cardi. I didn't even think about it.
Even though
yeah.
we don't listen to him. but
Yeah, Cardi for sure. He's probably number 1 right now.
Sad.
He's probably number
What
1
about
right
you
now.
for as a music producer? What would be your 5 male?
Top 5
male
that I like or that's hot.
that you would consider like hot right now.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I
I forgot about Big X to plug. Dang, I did forget about Big X. But anyway, yeah.
I appreciate the mainstream, but I'm like underground. Like I fuck with underground artists way more than like mainstream. So like my list is kind of.
Go ahead, drop it.
My favorite, I love Baby Cody. He's out of Texas. I fucking with Baby Afro. Wait, it could be male and female? Or
Oh,
just
yeah.
male?
Let's do male because it's just
Okay, Baby Cody. Verde Baby from
Baby,
Stockton. Briss. He's been gone. They haven't put out no music, but I fuck
These are
with
the
him.
hottest you think right now.
Right now?
This is
Right
her
now.
hottest.
Hottest right now.
I'm gonna say Baby Cody. I'm gonna say Verde Baby. Let me look at my Apple Music real quick, cause I listen to a lot of music. So there's this artist called Life. I really like. He's from Australia. He's a rapper. He's dope. And ATM Danny. Y'all ever heard of ATM Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fire. I like him.
Isn't it from like the South, like North Carolina or something like that?
No, he's from Cali, I think.
Okay,
He's from
okay.
Cali. I think he's from like Vallejo or something. I'm
Okay.
not sure. But yeah, my list is, I don't really listen to like mainstream shit. I like the underground people.
That's a
that are
good list
fire.
though. That's a good list. That's a good list. That's a good list.
You up?
No. No.
I mean, I listen to music. I don't listen to it like a judgmental ear. I just listen to whatever bops. So, I think I like Kendrick, Drake, Future, Lil Baby.
The hottest right now though.
The hottest right now.
If I was gonna put on some male rap, that's what I would put on. I could tell you my female list because I prefer to listen to women rap. But right now, if I was to put on some music in the car and it was male rap, it would be one of those. So Kendrick, Drake, some Future, Lil Baby. That might be it.
Damn.
I feel like
T. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, T. I know you don't really listen to rap.
Man, I
like
stepped
that.
in late, so I apologize.
Oh, that's all good.
The camera not even. So it's like,
He don't even listen to rap like that.
I don't, man. Yeah, I'll be like, oh, Snoop.
Oh, he's old
But,
school.
That's crazy.
For real.
If I was to say hot right now,
Hot right now.
hot. I guess you have to put Kendrick on there, unfortunately. So, but put Kendrick on there. Trap Dicky, Big X, Rob.
Rob 49.
Oh yeah, what the hell? Yes, indeed, it's everywhere. And Icewear.
Oh, yeah,
That'd be mine right there.
He's hot.
Who?
He's hot. Ice Wear Bezel.
Yeah,
yeah.
You like Baby Smooth?
I'm
I
with
like
you,
Baby
Tara.
Smooth too.
I'm like,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, I
know
like
these
him
people.
too. But yeah, anyway, that would be mine.
That's a good list. Ice Wear for sure. That's my guy. That's my guy. One of my favorite artists right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But hey, man, let's keep going. You want to jump on your questions or what?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, we got one more.
Go ahead.
Got
Knock
one more.
Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out.
Cardi B and Offset.
Bless you.
I need to get your guys' opinions on this. Cardi B and Offset. So Cardi B saying that she's dating some guys. You know what I'm saying? And she's saying that.
What the hell? Exactly. Well,
Hey, so she's saying that Offset is sending like sex videos to the guys that she's dating.
Offset's doing that?
That's some sucker shit.
Oh, that's
Did I hear that
weird.
correctly?
No way.
That's
Did I hear that
wild,
correctly?
Yeah, you heard it
actually.
correctly.
Not the no.
That's
Really?
crazy.
Yeah.
You heard it correctly.
That's goofy.
Wait.
Goofy, bro.
That's hella
Goofy.
goofy. Like, nigga, that was your wife.
Like,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
corny.
Take it better than me.
Of course
That's
you was
actually-
having sex. Yeah, that's,
Watch how I did it.
that's weird.
That is so lame.
Lame on me. That's probably the lamest shit I ever heard in my
Would
life.
you ever do that?
Nah.
How
That's
petty
petty,
would you
petty.
get though? How petty would you get though? Like, what's the most pettiest thing you've done in that type of?
I don't think I did no shit like that.
No?
Nah, I
But
ain't
the
that.
thing
that's,
is, what
that's
does-
like a different.
Yeah, like what does that level of petty even prove? Like
Yeah.
that was your wife, like
I
your
ain't
baby
never
mom.
done.
So of course, it all went down. Like nigga, like that's goofy.
That's very
I
strange.
don't think I never in my life did no petty stupid shit like that.
No.
But hold on, has anything petty happened to you before? Like as far as like done to you? Because I had not
Yeah.
quite
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, but
Oh, yeah.
I had a dude send me a picture of a girl I used to fuck with naked in his bed.
Oh, that's some sucker shit. That's some sucker shit.
She's with me now.
Yeah, that's what it was like. I got her now.
Got her.
I got her now.
I got her, nigga. Grocery bag.
Oh, that's sucker.
Yeah, I was like, I said, blessings to you, my brother, because I know how much of a headache that was.
How did it make you feel though?
How did it make me feel?
Yeah.
No way
bother you?
at all. Nah, not
Did you
at
break
all.
up with her?
Yeah,
That probably would
there
have
you
bothered
go.
me.
it would
It
have
would
bothered
have.
I would have held it in, but it would bother me though.
you. You would have held it in tight.
Yeah, I would have held it in.
I just think.
I don't know. Maybe it depends. If I was younger, I probably try to fight him. If I was younger,
What do you think he gets out of that though?
yeah,
I just
I'll fight him
don't
for sure
get
if I was
that.
younger. To me, it's just the disrespect. So I'll have to get some type of comeback with you. Not now. I'm like older now, but now. But I was younger for sure. We'll have to fight.
But he throw it off anyway. He be doing some goofy weird
Yeah,
shit.
that's crazy shit.
Yeah.
I think the worst that ever happened to me. I told the story a million times. The girl I was kind of kicking with. I wasn't my girl, and then but you know she. I think I don't want to tell the story. I told the
Tell
story
the
so many
story.
fucking time.
Tell it again.
I was kicking with this girl, and she wanted to go out to the club. I didn't want to go out to the club. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, PB Bar and Grill was like the hot spot in San Diego. And she was like, I want to go to PB Bar and Grill. You know what I mean? And I was like, no, I don't want to go because I want to go out with my boys. I didn't want to go out with her. So, of course, it's like the hottest shit at that day. We had to go to PB Bar and Grill. PB Bar and Grill. Guess who was there? She was there with some other cat. You know what I'm saying? And then I called her later. I was like, man, I'm going to go back later on that night and smash. And when I called her, she was getting smashed by this other dude. Nigga railing that bitch.
Answer the phone, right?
Answer the phone.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
That was like the lamest shit probably ever happened to me though. Yeah, that's the lamest shit.
She said you snooze, you lose.
She was, yeah.
You didn't want to take me. You didn't want to take me, so shit. I got this other nigga to take me. You know who to do? You ever found out who to do?
Nah, some Mexican cat.
Oh, that's even worse.
How you know? What was he saying?
No, I mean she answered the phone.
Oh
She
man.
answered the phone. I mean,
The fact that she answered is actually funny.
I had so many girls at the time. It didn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole stack of them.
So you call somebody else?
Of course, that's what you do.
Okay.
Scary. Scary him.
Right?
Scared of him.
That was my dirtbag days. But yeah. Q, you're up, man.
All right. So I want to touch on the YG song, the 2004.
That's a
All
good
right.
one.
So YG said he stated how he got raped and he ain't been the same ever since. Or
Can't say the R
can't say
word.
the R word. A woman took advantage of him. He ain't been the same ever since. No context still about how old he was, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you feel, because I know there's a double standard to this, and we don't know what she looked like or who she was and none of that, because I know that was something that we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You have a son.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that at a certain age, there is a such thing as, like I said, we don't know how old he was, but there is a such thing as a woman taking advantage of, the boy. Because the only reason why we talked about, because I'm like, well, dang, he had to been like young, but I'm thinking like, because when we was 13 and 14, we was trying to hit something anyway. So, but he said he was taken advantage of. So she was either one ugly or or 2, he was like super young, like young.
See, they're not being the age is it kind of doesn't let you dive in the way that you really want to dive in. Because like me, I didn't start until like fucking a couple months before I turned 17. So like, and yeah, like we had was it a teacher or was it just a lady?
It's a lady. It was a lady in this
I don't know
neighborhood.
why I thought it was a teacher too, but he was like, it's just
Because I'm thinking, those are the stories that we hear. And it's like we see these teachers on like the news and stuff like that. You be like, damn, like she was kind of bad. Like, why she got to fuck with the young man like that? Yeah. So, yeah, like that age, like not knowing the age that he's talking about is important because it's like, all right, well, if he was like 16, it's like, all right, well, that's kind of around the time when, shit, you and your classmates talking about if this teacher wanted, if she wants to smash me, I'm gonna hit that.
But that's why I think she was unattractive. Because if she was attractive, I don't think he would have made a song about it. Or if it was a business move to like, okay, well, I'm gonna tell this story now because like I know it'll generate hits and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because if she was unattractive and you was fucking 12, 13, then yes, you were raped.
R word.
Oh, sorry. You were taken advantage of.
No.
For sure.
But if you was like 16 or something like that, and it was an attractive lady, and like, okay, you
can
feeling
still
like
be
you the
taken
shit.
advantage of though.
But still, it's the way that you feel about it.
Men don't
like,
think
But
like
you
that.
probably don't feel about it till hindsight. You know how to say hindsight's 20/20.
But a lot of
Like
men-
sure.
but a lot of men don't feel like that though.
in the moment, you probably are like, oh yeah, I'm hitting this, I don't know, 20-something-year-old lady, and then you
Yeah.
realize like she was really manipulating.
Nah.
But if it's
We want to be
20 something, yes, by that particular, by that lady.
Please manipulate me.
Yes.
No.
That's how, like, boyhood crushes, all that shit. Like, yeah.
A crush and being R-worded is 2 different things.
Wait.
But I'm saying, no. But it's like, if you could hit a woman who you like that's your dream woman, that's something you're attracted to. That's different.
Right.
I'm saying for boys. For girls, all right, no, because that man shouldn't. Well, the woman should do it either.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. That's still our word.
Nah.
No, it's
It
not.
still
It's
is
consensual.
regardless
It's
of how
not.
you
The
feel.
age of consent is not
Regardless of how
16
you
for a
feel.
reason.
not.
If you're
It's
not
not.
18
Frontal lobe
and
is
she's
not
older than
developed.
18, baby, you were taken advantage
No
of.
one.
Exactly.
It's
But y'all don't
consensual.
know how-
Taken
Continue.
advantage of.
But no, but how young men like talk and like how you would try to talk to that
can
older
feel that
lady,
way.
like that's different.
can.
Opposed to if it came from a man, I
Babe.
feel like that's more predatory.
Babe,
It's-
women can still be
yeah.
predatory.
Yes,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
for sure. But I'm saying,
Don't
as a
matter
young
the
But
man,
as men, we don't look at it like how
Yes.
women look at
Okay,
it. That's
then
what
we're gonna say you guys don't look at it like that,
It
but we're not
still
gonna
is
say
what it is.
we don't care.
okay.
Yeah.
But like I said, we was 14 years old. Be like, man, Miss Harper.
Sure.
I want
he was 14 for me.
I'll fuck the shit out of Miss Harper. Like, I'll put in Miss Harper.
But if Miss Harper
would've
touch you, Miss Harper's going to jail.
If
Yes.
Miss Harper touched me, boy,
No, she ain't.
Let me get it.
Miss Harper ain't
Because
going to
I ain't
jail.
saying a
I
word.
ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
No.
I ain't saying a word.
She's a good teacher.
Do y'all hear them?
And that's
Y'all
just
hear that?
weird because even like how we started
She's
out
a
the
good
conversation
teacher.
and we talked about making babies.
She's a-
Imagine you make a baby.
What is happening?
She's a
Would
good
they be
We
like-
from the South? That's what it is.
I said, imagine you make a baby because earlier we talked about like having babies, and I'm like, so imagine like a 16-year-old is with a 25-year-old, and then she get pregnant. Like, tell me that's not weird.
That is weird.
That's not cool
A 6-year-old get pregnant with that?
because
What's the name did that in the song? T Grizzly.
Yeah, he did.
You know, he be doing the storytelling. Him and his boy, they went through a situation like, well, I mean, it's storytelling.
Yeah.
But yeah, him and his boy, and he got
Well,
the teacher
fuck,
pregnant.
well,
The other friend got
Well, Drea
jealous.
babysitted her baby daddy.
Yeah.
She babysat him?
And I think,
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that neither.
Me
So-
either.
wait, she babysat him for real?
Yeah.
Jalen Green.
Shut up.
She
She
babysat him.
babysat him. They,
that's-
her and her
That's-
son, they was
So
at
question for
Chuck
you.
E. Cheese together playing.
That's
And
Is
they
that
was
grooming?
like,
That's
Yeah.
grooming.
That's
That's
not
good, right?
Yes, she is.
She went away and came back.
No.
She never stayed there.
That's
She
grooming.
never stayed there.
man.
That's grooming.
That is
That's grooming. That's grooming.
She went away and came back. She was like, "Oh, you grew up to be a fine young gentleman."
Nah, that's grooming. That's grooming.
That is
Yeah.
911.
Now you babysit. Yeah, no, that.
She babysat the
That's wild.
I didn't know she babysat him.
babysat
I
him.
did like, yeah.
I thought it was already bad, but you babysat him makes
babysat
it
him.
She
worse.
babysat him. Yeah,
Heard
bro.
that on Cam Newton
That's
podcast.
yeah.
You said blame it
Babysat.
on Cam Newton?
No, that's where it came out at
Yeah,
on Cam Newton's
Cam.
podcast.
Yeah.
Who said it? Her, him, who?
Well, they was talking about the whole situation, and they fact checked it, and they was like, yeah,
So is she like friends with his mom?
I don't know the whole like the.
I
little-
think,
the-
well,
probably
and
was.
her son's the
yeah,
same age
was.
as him,
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
same
so they
age.
probably was like friends together when they was little. And
But
everything.
that's why it's grooming, and that's why it's weird. Like, yeah,
But is
like
it weird though? Because if he wanted to be in that situation,
it's weird because she was babysitting him. Like you was caretaking for him, whatever. You like, you know what I mean? You seen him and your son playing together. Oh, okay, they cool, all that kind of like that's grooming, bro.
but still though, we talking about Drea.
No, I get that.
Hold on, let me pull her out.
We know what she look like.
Nigga stupid.
You know who Drea is?
Oh, I know
know
exactly
that.
who
We
she
know.
is.
You know that's
She
Terrell's
is.
type. Anybody look like Maya? It's tight.
But that's
talking about Drea
not the
now.
point.
We're talking about
The
Drea.
point is, if it's somebody who you was babysitting,
That's
that's weird.
I think it's also weird because she literally has a kid his age
man.
too. Like,
It don't even matter, bro. She's so bad, homie.
what do y'all talk about? Like, that's in my head. That's what I be thinking. I'm
She's
like,
so
he's your
bad.
son's age. Like, what do y'all talk about?
They was playing together.
She's still
Aquarius
babysitting
queen.
him.
She's so bad, dog. It don't even matter.
Playing with each other.
Like the son's age is one thing, but you babysat this
They was at Chuck E.
boy.
Cheese playing with each other.
Like that's and like I told y'all the other day, man. There's lines.
Hey, your teacher babysat you?
Exactly. That's why it's
That's-
weird.
But my mom didn't beat her directly like, oh, I want you to be his teacher. It's different. She don't know who at that school.
Bro, but once again, if she's bad, you're not gonna say nothing about it. It's consensual, man.
Not from somebody who you are babysitting. And especially if you're being compensated for babysitting that child.
It doesn't matter, bro. It's the same situation if you going to school.
It's not.
Teachers are being compensated for.
You said
Take-
teachers.
yeah,
they're
for taking care of
okay.
you.
You're right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
But it's not as personal from the parent.
No,
Like with the one, because you choose a babysitter, or you choose, oh, I'm gonna let my son go spend the night over there tonight. Whatever, you thinking everything cool. That's where it's weird at.
Oh, bro.
No.
You can't cross that line.
I mean, that's weird. I
You are
agree.
being
That's
trusted-
weird.
you're being
But
trusted
I
as
feel
a-
like teachers fall in that same bucket.
But no, you spending the night over there and all that shit. That's way different.
Take
That's
advantage
way
of it.
different. Way different.
said, "Take
But it's
advantage
like,
of me."
imagine, let me find out
It's too
that
corny, too.
I'm sitting you in class with your tight dress on, bending over in front of my son and shit. I'd be pissed.
Fucking right. So let me ask you this question: all them teachers in Atlanta and all that be wearing them little, you would be one of those parents that be like, I don't like that.
Sexy.
Listen, I don't have kids, so
sexy,
I don't know, but
Lord
I think it's a bit much.
Lord have mercy.
Because I hate to listen.
Because they was
I
getting
hate
on
to
a lot of teachers. They was getting on a lot of them women teachers.
I hate to police what people
Pulling out
wear,
the
but I
bag.
do
Come on,
agree.
bro.
I think
No,
it's
I
like,
know. I know. Hey, you should go to the ones that's not on Safe Search.
oh my god.
Come on, bro. Whatever.
This guy's so chaotic.
But you look at her like that, and you are more age appropriate to look at her like that. Imagine a 16-year-old
16,
looking
it will
at
be
like,
worse. It'll be worse.
no.
I will, dude. I'm tame compared to 16. Oh, for sure.
16 you be
Please, do
trying to-
anything you want, girl. 16.
Bro,
Oh,
'cause
that's
it's
a
a
blessing.
it's a
You know how much of
thought-
a blessing that is at 16?
Bro, first of all right, let's be real. It's a thought in our mind.
Yes.
Like the act actually happening is like, all right, it's different. It puts you somewhere else.
Hold on.
It will definitely put you somewhere else.
At 16.
Yes, the act.
I don't-
Yeah, I mean, depending on when you got started.
I
Like you
don't
said,
think
14.
so.
Like I told you, me was a couple months before 17.
6th grade.
Sixth grade.
6th grade.
Oh fuck
But
no.
don't forget, we from the South. We start young.
Yeah. Y'all start
We was
earlier.
eating pussy at 13.
Y'all fast.
We was cutting up. We was cutting up.
Y'all ain't had nothing else to do.
No, there wasn't. No, we was cutting up.
Shit.
From the country.
Hey, we was doing our thing.
Please, girl, Drea, please, man. Please.
Anyway, next question.
Lord have mercy.
What is the top? What?
Please, what?
16? That would have been a blessing. Oh my God.
All right.
Hallelujah.
All right. Can we take this off the screen?
He was praying that was what happened at 16. Please do anything you, man. Come on, bro.
Okay, so the thing is, if he was praying for it at 16,
he got it at 20.
He got it at 20. Yeah. Once he was in the big leagues,
and he got her pregnant,
and she could capitalize off of him, that's predatory. As if you was his mother or father, how would you feel about that?
Exactly.
I'll be happy.
No, you
are full of shit. Yeah. You would be happy,
mother or father of him.
You sound like you would be mad you didn't get her first.
He would have. Now we named there is father son duos that do pass girls around.
No, for sure, but.
So Courtney would just be one of those ones that's just like,
how was I'll be mad if he got a pregnant.
Okay, so that's the thing.
That's what I dreamed mad at her. I'd be mad at him. Like, dog, you get the fucking girl pregnant, stupid. Like, what the fuck you doing?
Wow.
I ain't mad at her.
Terrible parent.
All right, let's go to this question.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, you can go down the timeline, the show that she was on and all that shit with the kids, capitalizing off of another NBA player. Like, you already know the fucking routine. Like, you're not going to do that to my son.
It's his fault, though, bro.
Next question, we're going to start with the girls first. What is your top 3 hell no's for the first date?
Oh my God. If he doesn't pay.
No. He said, I was 16, my friend was 39, and the lady had me smiling. Hey. Yes, sir.
Hey. Oh, man. Hey.
That is hilarious. Hey, bless your heart.
We gonna pray for that, brother.
Exactly.
Nah, man, I know how he is. Hey, I'm happy for you, bro.
I'm happy for you.
That's a dope experience.
16 is crazy.
That's a dope experience.
Crushes are fine, but
shout
when you
out to you,
start
bro.
touching your private parts.
Shout out to Bird.
All right, what's your top 3 hell no's for first dates?
For the first
date. Hell no, as far as that brother did what, looked like what, took me where, whatever. Top 3.
I think first for me, I got him. First is if he show up like just unprepared, like look like he just rolled out of bed, like didn't groom himself, didn't really put in any effort. No, hell no. Like don't smell good, like all of that. Like I just need you to look like you excited to be here. You thought about it when you came. If you don't pay, hell no, don't call me back. And then I would like to be picked up. It's not a hell no because some people crazy, so you don't really need to know where I live, but
he could send a car.
Yeah, and like you gotta pick. Like it has to just be thoughtful. Like you have to pick a good place. Like don't be like, oh, what do you want to do? Oh, what do you want to do? Because if you ask me what I want to do, I just want to sit at home. Like I don't want to hang out with you at all.
Well, there's a bunch of what you want to do.
I would love to sit at home with you.
No, you can't. Not the first date. You can't come to my house. Absolutely not.
You can't go to his either.
No.
What if he cooked? What if he cooked like a romantic dinner? Like, you know.
And what if he cooked hella good?
Because what if he don't cook good? Then what? I'm gonna be hungry and pissed. And I'm at your house.
You just not gonna enjoy what he cooked. But what if he got snacks?
I don't eat snacks. I eat meals.
So that's your 3?
Snacks?
Yeah.
What's your 3? Hell no.
I think lack of thoughtfulness is one. So if you didn't prepare and plan the date, like, oh, we're gonna go here, then we're gonna go do this, be ready at this time, I'm gonna pick you up. If you don't have a plan together and you expect me to like put it together and be like, oh, what you trying to eat?
But that's not the date.
Oh, what you trying to go?
Right.
Like, no. I do that with the homies. Why am I trying to do that with you? Don't pull up stanky. Don't pull up stanky. Deodorant is $5. And opening the door for me, that's important. Little things for me like that, like seeing how attentive somebody is, very important. So if you open the door for me, you pull out the chair for me. Like if you don't do that, ain't gonna be a second one.
So did you have someone pull up stanky? Because you kind of put a little emphasis on that one.
Well,
pulling up stanky is wild.
That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
So like, tell us the story.
They be doing it.
Crazy.
Tell us the story.
Crazy.
Tell us the story.
You know, I just went out with somebody, and not like recently. Yeah. And
He's still looking up Drea.
Is she up there though? Drea's up there on my list.
Oh, okay, got you.
Drea's up there on my list for sure.
I just went out with somebody, and I just remember hugging them, and I was like, ooh, It's a little twang there.
Oh
crazy.
no, not a
A
twang.
little twang.
Off the hook.
Off the hook.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
I
man.
said, wow, never talk to him again.
I also think people don't be rude. I should have added that so I didn't sound superficial. Don't be
yeah,
rude.
absolutely.
Oh, I hate rude people.
Absolutely.
Like
What's-
being rude to the servers. Like just being rude to people in general. Like I hate that so much. Like,
I hate rude people.
What's
too.
rude though?
Yeah.
like if let's say you order something like you order something, it don't come out right or whatever is the case, like the way that you address it, like I feel like there's a way to address it, like, hey, like I asked for this, is there a way like I can get this fixed? Or if you're just like the way your tone, like tone, delivery, all of that, so like this is wrong or it took forever and you're yelling and you're huffing and puffing and like kind of throwing a tantrum is rude. I think if I'm talking and you're not listening to me, like you're on your phone or something, that's rude. If you cut me off when I'm speaking, that's rude. Like
Expecting coochie after a $35 meal is kind of
rude.
kind of crazy too.
Okay, what about a $55?
Taking you to a $35 meal is kind of crazy too. That's kind of crazy. You accepted that date? That's wild.
Exactly.
That's wild.
No, I'm just throwing a number out there. I'm just throwing a number.
That was a mighty low number.
That was
Two
extremely low.
McDonald's meals is not even $35.
At this point today, with inflation, you not
What
wrong.
about if I got on tip? Does that bother you if I got on tip?
Yeah, for me it is.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
Not
what?
really.
Not yeah.
Not really.
That don't bother you?
but I don't check, so how would I know?
You're not even supposed to see the bill.
Yeah, that's what I'm
As a
saying. I
woman.
don't check.
You're not supposed to see the
How would I
bill.
know?
So you should know.
Yeah.
Terrell, what about you? What's your 3 hell no's?
My 3 hell no's.
Yeah, when you're on a date with a woman. Or just out with a woman in general. Don't touch the animals, we know. You want to like break girls to the zoo.
Crazy.
Okay, rudeness is that's one thing that was big.
Oh, woman rudeness?
Yeah, women, because women can be rude or
absolutely.
like
Definitely.
obnoxious,
No
like
manners.
yeah, no manners.
No manners is crazy too. I had a chick ask for French fries and we was at a nice ass spot and I was like, what the fuck?
What's wrong with French fries?
And we was at there and they ain't had no fucking French fries. You look at the fucking menu.
Where you at?
She was asking for like 10 days of like did you even look at the menu?
You should've took
do
her
you
to
have
Chick-fil-A.
this? Like bitch, like what? Like just look at the menu. Like it's right there.
See, and that's why you gotta know who you dating, because you probably could have took her to Chick-fil-A.
Man, you know.
So
She would've been happy.
you know what? I went on a date to a Padre game with this one chick one time,
Really?
and like you know me, man. Listen, I'm still frugal. You know, I bring my things with me everywhere I go. You know, but
Where's this going?
there's a level of discreetness. So I bring my pouches with me everywhere I go, right? Because you can bring these in anywhere.
Keep a pouch.
Right on. Right. So me, but I'm discreet with it. She pulling it out. She, oh yeah, I said, hey, hold on. Listen.
You bring a pouch with you?
Yes, nigga.
All the
They'll
time.
pat you down and take it.
Why you bring a pouch?
No, they just
Nigga, when you walk through the metal thing,
But why you bring a
because he's
pouch?
why I bring the
frugal.
pouch? Because I'm frugal. And I'm about to pay $23 per drink and go up top every time I'm thirsty.
You don't even go out
For those people that don't-
I still buy a drink
But for those people that don't know Terrell bring a pouch everywhere.
everywhere.
Everywhere. Like every time I see Terrell, he got a pouch. So it
Everywhere.
ain't nothing, you know.
The thing that bothered me the most about that particular date is she was like, I don't fuck with the black community in San Diego.
What?
And she said this in front of white people who could hear us very clearly. And I was like,
Yeah, I feel you.
nah.
She was black?
She was black, yeah.
Wow.
But she wasn't raised the way we were raised and around us like that. So it was just like, yeah, you ain't in tune with your own kind.
What'd
And
you say?
I was just like,
Niggas say,
He couldn't wait till the day was over.
Like
yeah.
Couldn't wait till it was over.
exactly.
I
Damn.
mean, still hit, but it was like we wasn't going to go.
I'm sorry. What?
got you.
I'm sorry. What?
No, we was already there. It was already
It was already
a night. It was
Was it
already
good?
a night. It
Was
was
it
already
worth it?
No.
It was.
He had to think about it.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
It wasn't cracking like that.
You can still hit if a girl like turns you off, like mentally.
Really?
You can still go in this.
I feel like
Well, because we're never gonna do it again.
Well, mentally,
Regardless,
like you can still go in there. Oh, I guess you did already.
Wait, so you hit knowing you was never gonna hit again?
I mean, you got to see what it's like. I mean, you got to protect your investment. I bought the tickets.
Took us to a Padre game.
Yeah. We went to a game.
Where'd you guys sit?
said,
I
I'm
paid for a
leaving with
lift.
something.
Yeah, right.
Where'd you
leaving with
sit?
To and fro.
Did you get Gallagher Square tickets?
No.
She said, I'm leaving with
Listen,
something.
anywhere I go where I pay for the seats, we're sitting somewhere that's at least respectable.
So you spent some money.
Yeah. I mean, and this was like so it wasn't like a crazy amount.
So she owed you.
He said mid-season.
No, she didn't owe me anything. But I mean, she wanted it, so it's like, all right, well,
That's all that tequila in that pouch. She was fucked up. She drunk half the pouch.
It was
Can you
definitely-
still
bro,
wasn't
she was
good.
drinking a lot of
Crazy.
the pouch too. She poured a lot.
The tequila didn't turn you
And she
on?
was little. I was like, oh, this bitch can drink.
Oh Lord Jesus! Oh Lord Jesus!
If you're on a date and a girl turns you off, can you still go home and do the deed?
I can't.
I feel
I
like
can't
that's
either.
Really?
I can't.
can't.
I can't, man.
Really?
Well, what would
Once
turn,
I got to a certain age,
Yep.
everything else has to align
Okay.
with it.
Yeah, I can't.
Like when you say 20s, yeah, but like once mid 30s, I was like, dang, I tried
over.
before.
It's over.
I was like, dang.
what
I
are
can't
like
even
some
do it.
things that girls can do that would like turn you off like that though?
Yeah. Like if you on a
It
date.
could be a lot. Mindset. Like you
Okay.
said, being rude. I don't like the way she dressed sometimes. Or
I'ma
if she
be
got dirty
honest.
shoes. Oh,
A lot of girls don't invest in
get me.
perfume no more. I don't know
Yeah.
why. They be smelling like blunts and tequila. I tell them make that a shirt.
They be smelling like hookah.
Blunts and tequila hookah.
Once it's tequila.
I'm like, bruh, like damn, like nobody wear perfume no more.
That's big. Perfume is huge.
That shit crazy.
Maybe you could buy her some.
I
First
do
date?
if I fuck with them.
The second date.
I do if I fuck
The
with 'em.
second
I tell everybody like my weakness is bond number 9, Nomad. That's my weakness. But yeah, like smell is big.
Yeah.
Smell is
agree.
huge. Oh, you gotta have hair too. I ain't fucking with you. Ain't got no hair.
Hair?
Yeah, well you know that I don't like bald head. motherfuckers.
Like it got to be hers growing out the scalp.
No. It could be weave, whatever. But I don't like bald head like shade. Like when I say bald head, I mean like tapered, faded, all that kind of
Amber Rose?
You're not gonna grab her
I'm
do
not
rag
doing
while
You
you.
don't like Amber Rose?
No.
shit. I wouldn't fuck with Amber Rose.
No.
Nah. If the hair,
Back in the day,
the hair,
Amber
really,
Rose?
if she had hair,
What about when she put a
Yes.
wig on?
Back in the day,
Maybe.
Amber Rose, boy.
She was fine.
Ooh,
That's just-
especially
She was
before she
fine.
got that tattoo
I was
across
gonna
her
say she still
forehead.
is. That's
because
That's
she
what I
was
was
just
like.
fine.
yeah.
to me, hairs is
but-
important to me. Hairs you have to have some kind of hair.
What about like a pixie cut?
You don't like the finger waves?
Nah, fuck no.
Um,
Pixie cut. I
Let's see.
don't know.
Amber Rose.
I don't know. I need hair.
Like Kanye era.
Oh, the good Amber Rose.
Nah.
That Amber Rose.
I
Yeah.
still wouldn't be able to.
Because she got this one picture where it was like she was somewhere and
Yeah,
it was
see
like
that?
shower
That-
fall down on her.
I
that
can't.
forehead
I can't
tattoo
do
is
it.
crazy.
I can't do it, son.
Damn, she bad.
Man, now you gotta go to the older stuff, man.
I can't do it.
They
She's
used-
so
it used
pretty,
to be-
though.
it
She
used
has
to
a
be
pretty
my
Like
face.
favorite.
2010,
It don't matter.
2011
It's just
Amber Rose.
Hey, we
Fire.
asked the question. It's just me.
It's just the hair.
It's
But
hair.
but if
I
she put a
can't.
wig on though,
Maybe with a wig on.
Yeah, that damn tattoo is killing her.
that forehead tattoo is
That's so
wild.
stupid.
Yeah.
And that's what made me think about people like,
Maybe
like,
with a
what
wig
made
on.
you think to do
Hey, you
some
remember
dumb
we
shit
had
like
we
that?
had the girl on here that had short hair, and then Terrell talked about her, and he was like,
She was
"Yeah, your
fine.
self about her self esteem
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever."
remember that. Killed that girl.
She posted
was
a
cute.
picture with a wig on. Boy, I was like, boy,
But she looked good with no hair though. She looked good with no hair to me.
I know, man.
She was straight.
Anyway,
Anyway.
on to the next. All right. So, what is the best way to get your attention, whether you out and about or whatever, for the opposite sex to get your attention? You start male, female, don't matter.
For a girl.
Girl or guy.
So ladies, I guess that's a question more for the ladies.
It could be for you too, for the
I
male
couldn't-
too.
It go both ways.
Yeah.
It do go both ways.
How you get a girl's attention?
No, how
No,
is it? No, the best way for a
The
girl
best
to
way
get
for
your
someone to get
a girl
Like
to get your
catch her eye.
attention.
To catch your
How
eye.
would she catch your eye?
Shit, that's. But how would I know that? That's a girl. That's for her. Then
Well, if you're
No,
out and
if
you
you're
see
out
a
and
girl,
about and you see a girl, like,
you're like, damn,
yeah.
she's
Yeah,
she
like,
bad.
what-
I got you.
She's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My fault.
Yeah.
I'm on now.
What you thinking?
Oh, something that's for me.
Yeah.
it has to be her style, the way she dress,
presentation,
the way she, the small details. When she gets, the first thing gonna catch my attention is like the way she present herself. I think that's the biggest thing. You know what I mean? Like the way she dressed, she got style. You know, my thing, I don't like girls that like dress too provocative. In to say, so I don't. That kind of turns me off.
I don't like girls that.
I like girls can dress them for the fucking some style, homie. Throw some shit on and look real good at it. But she's not screaming for attention, but she's still sexy without screaming for attention. That shit turns me on for sure.
You got a little animated with that one. You was,
passion behind it.
Oh yeah, if she dressing like fucking titties all out and shit, that is, to me, it screams insecurity. She wants attention.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I cut girls in the past.
What if
cut
she
her
just
loose.
got nice titties?
I had a couple girls.
You don't
that
gotta
had
show them to
titties.
everybody.
Yeah, nigga, fuck that.
A lot of girls with nice titties and everybody don't need to see them titties.
what about you, Terrell? Or y'all?
No. Like the presentation is hella.
Presentation is everything.
Hella important to me.
It's funny that people say presentation is everything, but then I be seeing motherfuckers that be walking around with mud ducks, and I'm like, God damn. Like,
okay, but
the individual.
But that doesn't mean that was the first thing that caught their eye.
That's
or whatever.
We'll keep going. What else?
Because it could have came down to like a conversation that like at the bar or something like that, and you start talking to this person, and it's like, oh no, it's like she cool, and she actually, oh no, she cute, whatever. I've had a lot of those too. Like,
you had a lot of those.
I had a lot of everything, but yeah. Like, no, there's definitely been some women who didn't catch my attention.
And then you started talking to him.
And then started talking to him like, hey, you know what? Nah, she's dope. You know what I mean? And yeah, shit went like that.
But would you put that person like as a friend, or would you be like, dang, I could see myself fucking with that person because she's dope?
So out the gate, don't nobody fall into the category of if you're gonna be a friend or if you're gonna be a lover. Like, no, because anything could look good. Everything that's shiny ain't gold. Ain't gold.
You know.
Yeah, we know. We know. There's some motherfuckers out there. You put them on your wrist, and that shit turn green.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
But anyway,
y'all know what I like. Wait, did you cut my mic down? I thought you said, oh, here you go.
all right, ladies.
Right.
Ladies.
No.
What catches y'all attention? Like what?
Definitely presentation, having a sense of style. I feel like having a sense of style is a skill. It's not just like, oh, I threw on designer and I'm that nigga. No, if you have a sense of style, you know how to curate, you got a skill. So that, and then like energy. Like personally, I don't like the nigga that be all up in the cameras, all in the front. It's the loud, obnoxious one. The quiet ones that be chilling, mind their business, be in the front when they need to. That catches my attention. Like when you're more reserved. Like I really appreciate that. I think it's those two things for me. And then of course if I'm attracted to you, like if I look at you and I think, oh, he's attractive, and if you decide to, if I throw a couple looks at you and be like, and you don't catch it, or if you catch it and you come over to me and talk to me, cool. But yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I think it depends on where we're at. So presentation matters for sure, but you know, sometimes you might just be at Target. Everybody's not looking their best at Target. So it is.
That's crazy.
We still shopping there?
The only reason why I say that's crazy is because like
I thought we gave up Target.
I got family live in LA. And all my family in LA, even if they go to Target, Walmart, Costco, they always feel like they gotta dress up.
Really?
Maybe that's just LA. San Diego's more like low key chill. Yeah. Maybe that's the reason. But like they always, like my cousin, like I'd be like, come on, we going to whatever, and she'd be like, all right, it take like an hour and a half. She get like all the way dressed up, but she always say, you never know who you gonna see. That was like always her thing.
And I could feel that. I'm still don't have the energy to do that, but. You know, sometimes I'll be out, like I'm at Costco and I look crazy and I see somebody and I'm like, crazy. Damn, this is not my best. I don't want you to judge.
I wouldn't even respond to you. I wouldn't even know you.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want
hey, I'll be like, oh shit.
You're like, who's that? So I'm like, don't judge me based on this. Like, I got potential, I promise.
No. We could see y'all, well, we see y'all potential in Costco. Because for one, you got a Costco card. So you already... step above others.
Okay.
Terrell shop at Costco.
Yes,
I love Costco.
They know your name. They know your name.
I be at Costco.
I be at
we know
Costco.
way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know that nigga name.
I haven't been to Target since the boycott thing or whatever, but nah, there do be some in certain areas. There be some cool ones at Target.
Target.
But I don't be hollering though. Like
You don't holler at the Target girls?
I don't holler at nobody nowhere like in
the
a space
store?
like that. No.
What? Damn.
And like yes, and I've caught eyes in stores, but I don't holler in the store.
So where do you pick up women? Like where do you like? Oh, I see her. She fly. I'm gonna talk to her. Like where do you feel like you usually?
You know those mosquito traps with the blue light that you put like in your kitchen, whatever.
This nigga. Yeah.
So sometimes I think my blue light shines, and they come to me, and then that's how I talk to them.
That's how
So you
talk
let
to
them come to you. Okay.
Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
not a chaser. You
No.
let them come to you.
No,
He said,
So
I,
if
I
a female,
attract, I
so
don't
a female
chase.
is like she's scared. Let's just like some females be like, oh, I'm scared. I don't want to. Like how would they be able to? You know what I'm saying? Like come to me and be like,
Yeah, put yourself in his line of
I've
sight.
had a lot of missed opportunities.
because I know a few that's scared of you. They're scared, but they want to say something,
Yeah,
and they just be like, what should I tell him? And I was like, fuck, hi, I don't know, fuck.
yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah. And it always
Fuck, I don't know.
it always boils down to where you're at in life and how accepting you are of others trying to come in at a certain time and all that. So yeah,
Okay.
y'all know. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
We going on about 2 years of just I dealing with other.
It's longer than 2 years.
It's-
It's been a while since you was like, I'm not dealing with nobody. I'm just gonna
Well, no,
long
you have
as-
to count. You have to count 1 year, 4 months plus 9. That's about 2 years.
All right.
No, it's been longer than that.
1 year plus 4 months plus
Because you
9.
said before that incident, you said a year before that. Because we've been doing it
Yeah,
for like 3
because
years.
no, okay, for sure.
So it's been
okay,
at least 3 years that you've been like,
y'all remember?
I'm not trying to fuck with
you remember,
nobody.
But then what happened? I opened all the way up, accepting it all.
Whose fault was that?
I'm not blaming nobody.
You blamed me a couple times, but okay.
Okay, so listen, yeah, I shouldn't have showed up that night. So yes, yeah, but we know.
There's a backstory. I really want to know.
Oh, it goes deep. It goes deep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, ain't nobody been able to get close.
I mean,
'cause-
you should have kept fucking with Little New Orleans, but all right.
yeah, man. That's what happens when something too good comes at in a certain time, and you don't really lock into that. The devil literally will creep the fuck in.
Who hurt you?
listen.
Who hurt you?
And boy,
Bruh,
it is a battle.
it's a battle.
Damn.
Yes,
Yeah.
but God got me.
Only do it.
Hey.
All right.
But to that, it's been 3 years.
All right.
It's been 3 years.
What are you
What do you
saying?
say,
It's time.
1 year, 4
You said
months
about
plus 9?
yeah. It's been 3 years. The 3 years of the podcast, you've been saying that I'm not looking for nothing. I don't want nothing.
Yeah, timing wise, cause yeah.
Yeah.
I was rocking with the one chick, and then was like, all right, I'm gonna open up and expand my horizons, and all right, yeah, man,
Yeah.
got caught slipping fast. God damn it!
Okay. Next question for
Yep.
for the ladies. This is for the ladies. Why does it seem like women, female groups don't last as long as men's?
That's not true.
That is not true.
I'm just asking.
That's true.
That is not
A
true.
lot of people do say it's true.
It's not.
I mean, I can't relate. I can't tell you. I've had friends. I got friends since kindergarten that I'm still friends with. We just hung out yesterday. I got friends since high school.
Okay.
How many of them is it?
I don't know. You know, a bunch of them. How many of us is it?
No, you can count. You can count the real ones.
I think I'd say at least 5.
Yeah.
Okay, 5.
Yeah.
5 people.
This many fingers. Okay.
Five.
Yeah,
That's
I say at
And,
least
and 5
Yeah.
who've been strong and rocking for 20 plus.
Yes.
that's cute.
Yes.
Same group chats, trips, all that
Yes.
over the past 20 years.
Yes, birthdays, everything.
No, y'all got a good group.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not everybody.
Listen, not everybody. I ain't picking on you. Not everybody does.
We know a lot of women, and a lot of women show the fuck no.
Some girls be catty. Some girls be in competition with other girls, and it's weird. Like, but
Guys too, though.
guys, yeah, definitely guys too. But I've had friends from grade school, preschool. I know people from preschool still to this day. We may not be super close, but we know what's good. Every time we talk, it's love. We can hang out, go get lunch every now and then. But yeah, no, it's never been weird on this side.
Yeah.
Never.
I be seeing the TikToks though of the girls who plan like the girls trips, and when I be watching these stories, I'm like, y'all don't really like each other.
And a lot of them don't show up.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't show up, or they get into fights when they actually.
I'm like, the way y'all talk to each other, like the way like y'all don't like each other, like the way people get like jealous or mad about certain things. I'm like,
they do.
Are y'all friends?
Especially, don't let it be that one pretty girl in the clique and she get all the attention. All y'all start hating.
That is another red flag that
when
that I
pay
pay attention to. Also, no.
Don't you hate when you get the ugly friend?
I don't really get the ugly friend.
You don't get the ugly friend,
but the pretty one.
I know once. Never mind.
Yeah,
I know one time you had the ugly friend, but all right. The least attractive friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
It happens. Maybe I like their personality a lot.
Yeah. We don't call it that.
She wasn't ugly in my heart.
She don't know who she is.
No, like women who like you see their best friend and all that shit like change sporadically like over years. I'd be like, like maybe you're the problem.
Yeah. I think that's so weird too, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. And women also who complain about like work every day, all them bitches don't like me, fuck with me. I'd be like, are you sure? You're not the problem in this situation?
I don't want to hear that.
I've seen it.
You're not supporting me.
No, I'm not. I'd be like, yeah. Okay, so wait, what really happened? Yeah. And they're not never going to tell you what really happened. We know liars. Manipulators. Cheaters.
And they don't want to take accountability.
No.
A lot of women don't take accountability.
A lot don't.
Yeah.
I think they're allergic to the word.
I think men are too.
Are you really?
But I've seen the not taking accountability go to the next fucking level.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because normally men, well, I don't know.
No.
I'm not gonna speak on.
They don't.
But normally men will be like, yeah, I fucked up. I did this. No, really. Interesting.
They be like, I fucked up because you made me do it.
Oh, that's
I've never told nobody they made me do something.
Yeah, that's weird.
But then for every action, there's a reaction.
For sure.
So maybe he was just a reactor.
No, I can't make you do
younger.
nothing.
Was he young?
Yeah, young. Yeah.
No, he was.
He's old?
He wasn't his.
In his 40s? He's old nigga?
I know what she talking about.
Lord Jesus. All right. Next question, because we're going to roll along with these, because Courtney got an eye doctor in the morning.
I do. I got one eye right now.
All right. So how do y'all...
Yeah, I seen you had on the real glasses.
How do y'all feel about... wait.
Lost one of these mornings.
How do you, male, female, everybody, how do you create safe space for people? Like, what is your personal way of creating a safe space?
Personally, I like to let people be themselves. Like, when you come to me, you can be your authentic self. You don't have to put on, you don't got to come like how you have to face the world. I let people just be them and accept them for who they are. You know, that's really, like, that's why I'm like, a lot of my friendships, people tell me, like, I don't have to do nothing. Like, I can just be, I can talk to you any type of way, you know? So, really, me, I just like to let people just be, you know? We can sit in a room and not talk. We can chill. Or we could talk. You can vent to me. But, yeah, I try to just let people just be vulnerable and not have to feel like, oh, I have to, you know, around me.
So you're not one of those people that throw it back at them?
No, never.
They be like, my dad was on crack. That's why your daddy was on crack.
No.
Yeah, you get mad.
That's how you get mad. You're a fucking,
That's why your daddy,
crack baby. No.
How do you create a safe space? That's a question.
It is.
I don't know how.
Empathy.
How would
Especially
you
when you sit there. Yeah.
Empathy.
Because for me, I don't even realize it.
Right.
Like of how I'm creating a safe space.
Right.
But I can guarantee you there ain't nobody on this planet who can say, oh, I told Terrell something and he told somebody else.
It's because you're easy to talk to, though.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you create a safe space? Like,
Yeah.
what's the process? I thought like as soon as you get to know somebody, it's like automatically something that you can establish a bond with somebody. That's
I mean, it's not. You have to be a genuine person at all.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a lot of things, at least like let's just say like between like us that do the podcast.
right.
Like there's a lot of stuff that we talk about and we fuck with or we don't fuck with. But a lot of times it just stays between us and our beliefs.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So like once you establish that respect with somebody, it's like it's automatically created, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't think it's automatically a safe space. I think you guys are like, I feel cool talking to you, but I think a safe space is like the next step where it's like, I know that if I tell you this, you're not going to laugh at me or you're not going to judge me or you're not going to make me feel bad about something. Like I may feel comfortable sharing something that's like deeper than superficial with you. Like not just how my day was, but like maybe something hard I'm going through. And I agree with everybody said, like empathy, you know, just active listening, like being able to like, you know, repeat what they said to you so that you know that they're listening and just genuinely being yourself too. Like, because
I think like, you know, a lot of women think that like men, for example, we sit around and we just talk about like things that we do and women that we fuck with like all day, which we don't.
No, that's the thing, and that's why a lot of them are dumb for thinking that, because they be like, I've heard it a lot of times. Oh, y'all just sit around. We don't bring y'all up at all.
We really don't.
We do not bring y'all up
The
at
only
all.
time that women get brought up is when a man is really, really serious, and he just like, hey, like I'm really serious about X, Y, Z. Like I really want to, you know, and then it's up to the dude to be like, well, to let you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, we don't bring up shit. Like we don't talk about shit like that.
Hella don't.
We really don't.
Hella
can I
don't.
ask a question?
Yeah.
Why do generally I feel like men don't, we're talking about safe spaces, but I don't feel like men always feel like their woman is a safe space. Like I hear a lot like,
because the same
I don't
reason
feel
what
like
you just said when we just joke. Because when mad day come and when you get mad, a lot, not all, but a lot of women throw it back.
I've never done that.
That's good.
That's
blessings,
crazy.
the blessings to you.
Yeah, that's crazy that people do.
But a lot of women do. A lot of women do, and they try to. It's just because they want to like, oh, I'm hurt, so I'm gonna hit you where it hurt. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the man did. But yeah, I'm gonna just throw that in there. You know what I'm saying? So you can feel that sting or whatever. But that's why, like, as a man, you only supposed to give your woman 85% of your life. You're not supposed to give her 100. Damn. Until you feel like she's really like there, but nah.
How long does that take?
However long it's supposed to take.
Damn.
Wow.
Like Ruby Rose, what she did to Drewski.
How do we
You know
get
what I
to
mean? You heard what she did to Drewski?
What she do to him?
Well, she was dating him. Then I guess it came out. I guess she got mad at him. And she was like, "Oh, I wasn't in a relationship with him. It was all, you know, it was all fake.
Like publicity and for money and all that shit. Yeah,
but Ruby was really dating. But she said that because she was hurt. You know what I mean? So
she came back and said that.
Yeah. A couple days ago, she said that it was really in a relationship, but I guess he pissed her off, so she was hurt.
But
So
I was gonna say, when a woman is mad, a woman specifically, a woman would do anything to get back at or
anything.
To like try to hit you where it hurt. a lot of times men, there is some female men that would like play them type of games, but a lot of times when men, they just be like, man, fuck, I'm gonna take it on the chin, blah blah blah. But with women, like it's like, yeah, all right, like I know all your business.
But I'm hearing a lot of shit. Like a lot of the men, they acting fucking strange.
But that's what I'm saying.
Bro.
A lot of
like this day and age, man, are a little different.
A lot of female men.
Look at Offset. How many you gonna send photos to your ex? Come on. That's
when girls
crazy.
when girls classify a man as sassy, and some girls use it too loosely, but really when we call somebody that's sassy behavior.
That's very
doing shit
that's
like
sassy.
that.
That's crazy.
As a man,
That's
why
some
are you
sucker shit.
stooping to a woman's level of pettiness?
Like, I'm hearing a lot of
No.
shit like that happening in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of guys are being super emotional and shit. You know what I mean?
Sassy.
So a lot of men are being businessmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't got no real leaders.
They don't have real leaders.
Unfortunately, yeah.
They don't have a lot of male figures to tell them like what's right, what's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, a lot of men take what being a man is by a woman. Like I'm like, so you learn how to be a man from what women say on social media.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that. So there's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of girls come in here and say the fucking dude wants flowers. Open the doors. I
heard the flower thing before, and that kind of fucked my. I thought she was joking.
I thought she was joking.
But she was dead ass like, no, I was with a dude, and the dude said, well, if I give you flowers, I get flowers too. And I'm just like, damn, bro, like,
crazy.
Yeah, like
it's changing, man.
I'm like, damn,
culture's changing.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, like the man. But that's also. I look at it, and I told this to Bray the other day. I was like, bro, it's almost to the point where now, especially like when you get older and stuff like that, like it's time to kind of like settle down and find something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's getting toxic. It's getting wild out here.
It's
crazy.
Like,
it's bad.
Here.
It's bad. It's so bad.
bad.
Dating is bad out here.
It's hella weird.
It's time for something to switch up.
What do you think is the main issue as to why dating is bad? In your opinion?
Men want to be courted.
Social media.
Yeah. No. Everybody, nobody has role models, and everybody follows the trends, the algorithms, and they think that that's the way that life is supposed to be. And it's like they don't have any true like authenticity in them, or like, you know what I mean, true upbringing and things like that. So yeah.
For me, I feel like it's a disconnect between cultures. Just because I'm from the South, our culture is way different.
Y'all are a lot more
traditional. We still talk about marriage. We still want like certain things to be a certain way. We believe in the relationship before other shit. Where women out here, like they friends come first. They care more about friendships than relationships. Yeah. It's just it's just different. So then when we try to like lead and try to do our whatever we do, a lot of times the women combat that, and they look at it as like we're either one being like controlling or we being like unreasonable or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, man, that's just how we was raised.
But do you think that I guess you said lead. Do you think guys want to lead these days? I don't think guys wants to lead.
It depends on who the guy is, where the guy from, what the guy got going on. You know what I'm saying? And it also depends on what the leading inquires, because there's women that want to be led, but they want to be led off of things that they see on social media. Like if they see a chick on social media, she took 5 trips in a month, she's thinking that I should be able to take 5 trips in a month for whatever reason. Rather like I look better than her, or I got this and this, or I got a better job than her, or I got my man or whatever. They just always, it's compared. Like they always compare that. So I feel like that's a problem also.
All right, so because we talking about the South and all that, and I'm thinking years back, a decade ago, when things I feel probably started to shift into more of like social media influencers, TV influencers, and all that. And I feel like the Housewives of Atlanta, I'm gonna say that was probably the first one for the culture to where it's like, okay, but you're looking at down south women, where they from and how things is going, and a lot of their situations didn't look like the men were leading. So if a lot of people look towards like, oh, okay, well, we need to be traditional, but take
also take in consideration that a lot of them people, even though they get the job and this whatever, a lot of people wasn't from there. Because I know like the dude with the beard, I forgot his name. Peter, he was from New York. So like a lot of them people really wasn't from the South. So you got to kind of take that in consideration too.
And that's different though. I think that's TV.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
But that's the first thing. So that was TV, and then it transitioned into social media. Like everybody, like they said, everybody wants to be like the Kardashians. Yeah. So that's what this. I said a decade ago.
I would say
those are the pillars.
That could be the pillars, but I would say as far as like traditional, right?
Yeah.
I would say California, and like to be particular about California, I would say is when it was like young raising young. And I feel like that kind of messed a lot of people, because a lot of y'all people came from the South. So there was a lot of families. There was a lot of like building, and there was a lot of like, you know, generational building and family households, and it was like the perfect scenario. Because I remember a lot of my family members, they kind of envied like how things was like when they did the migration, the Trailblaze, when they went to California, and they kind of envied that because a lot of the dudes was militant. A lot of the dudes moved a certain type of way. A lot of dudes didn't allow certain stuff. Like when people talk about gangs, remember gangs got acquired because the whites and the Mexicans, everybody else was clicking up, so they felt like it was safer in numbers. So like they felt like that. And I remember like a lot of the California people was like, man, that would never be us. We would never get attacked by dogs and whatever the case may be, because they did move a certain type of way. That got fucked up when the Reagan Act hit and all the other stuff hit. They took everybody away. Everybody went to jail. Coke hit, crack hit, everything hit. And so now it's like, all right, so now it's like the moms is trying to figure it out. So now you have a young lady with another young lady, you know what I'm saying? And y'all trying to just figure it out. And I feel like that's when a lot of stuff went downhill as far as for California is concerned, where in the South we had families because that's where everybody came from. So we had generations of families to fall back. Even if there was a mess up situation, we still had great grandmothers and grandmothers. We had like everybody that was already there, where y'all didn't have nobody because they moved out there and it was just them. So they didn't really have those generations to fall back on, which is why a lot of people did move back to the South. But I know that we're also another thing that kind of like shook things up a little bit is the fact that I would say California in general. Like I think that a lot of problems hit, and I learned this from an older lady, and she was talking about taco shops, and she was like maybe like 82 or whatever. She came into Louisiana Purchase, and she was talking about like back in the day when she first came out here, blacks didn't eat taco shop. It was like we didn't really eat that. Like we had dinners, we had suppers, we had our food, we had our family get together, we had Sunday dinner, we had all this stuff like that. But then things started getting hard, and there was the black man got took out the household, and we had to work multiple jobs and all this other kind of stuff like that. So where like things started becoming convenient. So like a generation later, like the mom had to work 2 jobs and she had a kid, and she was like 19, 20 with a child. So she had to go get like tacos and burritos and stuff like that, and then give it a kid. It was a convenience thing. And it was like, and then now you look at it and all of San Diego people be like, I can't wait to get taco shop. I love taco shop so much. And it was like, that's not what we grew up on. It was like, that's not our heritage. That's not our culture. But it was forced like that because it was cheap, convenient. It was everywhere. And because there was no main income in the black household, that it made them have to do that. So
that, and there was a lack thereof of black businesses as far as like black restaurants. Like I remember as a child growing up, there were maybe a good 5 black like soul food restaurants. We really didn't have a lot. So like today there's a lot more, like what you guys are doing at Louisiana Purchase, and then like Louisiana Charlie's and Surf and Soul. It's amazing seeing how much California has grown, specifically San Diego, with black businesses and us patroning that. But like I just remember as a child, like we didn't have a lot of that. But there was a taco shop on every block. Not to say that's wrong, but you know, it was hard to like bring black dollars back into our neighborhood with that, for real. So yeah.
Plus the food is good though too.
It was, I mean, it was.
Plus the burritos is good too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good and it's affordable. You know,
it's affordable.
Yeah.
But is it good?
Now it's not no
is
more.
Is it gooder because it's affordable? Because I'll bring that up too. Because if a burrito was $20, would it still be good?
I mean,
Depending on where you get it from.
It depends.
Cheese guacamole, sour cream, bacon fries.
It also depends on who you're talking to also. Because like I said, we took a gang of people from San Diego to New Orleans, and they ain't asked for no tacos not one time.
Because the New Orleans not known for that. I'm trying to get
I'm trying to go and get some oysters and all that shit.
So next question.
I go home and eat that shit every day.
Right?
I'm saying, fuck that.
Like,
when I first got here though, man, I mean, like you said, it's on every corner, so it's convenient.
Where are you from?
Georgia.
Which part of Georgia?
Albany.
Okay.
I still didn't get into it like that.
It took me, I ain't gonna lie, it took me a good 2 years, bro. 2 years? It took me a good 2.5 years to really get into the Mexican food, dog. Like, I remember I first ate a burrito, I ain't like that shit.
I'm just like, bro, like, it ain't really seasoned like that. I'm like, that's not, I said, there ain't nothing to this shit. Yeah, that's what everybody said.
It took me two or three years to really get into the Mexican food for sure, too.
All right, so next question. Have you ever tried a long distance relationship? And then if so, for those that did, is it true that you need funds to make it work?
I have before. And I don't think you need funds. You just need communication. And I think it's very hard because you don't have the communication. Well, you don't have the experience. You don't get the experience. I'm sorry. So you have the communication, but you probably don't have the experience with that person. And I think, communication only can be limited. You're gonna need some type of interaction, and the less interaction you have with that person, the less you know him. Because I think most of the time when you talk to people, you're gonna meet their representative anyways. You know what I'm saying? Until you actually see how they act and their manner, how they're gonna be in person. You know what I mean? Then you like really to know somebody from the interactions with people.
Yeah, I think in this day and age, you need a little bit of both. Like communication obviously is gonna be key because that's your main. Like you have to talk to make it work. You can't just like pull up and see each other. But depending on where they live, like you do need funds because
somebody need to fly.
Yeah, somebody's got to get there. Like it's not cheap. I mean,
especially depending on what your love language is. My love language is physical touch. So
yeah,
you gotta fly out. I would fly to you.
And it's like I can't just see you once or twice a year either. So it's like,
what you need once or twice a month?
I mean, physical touch is my love language, so it doesn't really work for me. But
we're saying it's a long distance relationship, so it's like we already know you're not there. You know what I mean?
But with funds though, long distance relationship could be easier because you could be like, oh, baby, yeah, take this trip, take this, yeah, we're gonna take it.
That's crazy.
I definitely, Sorry, I mean, cut you
Oh
off.
no, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, I think without it, it wouldn't work for me. Like I think you need it. Funds? Without being able to see each other, which costs money. So yeah, without the funds.
Yeah, I think funds definitely takes the lead.
You go and do FaceTime so much.
And that and all that.
Lasts so long.
Yeah. So what if she's like, this motherfucker, man, I met the fucking one. But I don't got that check though, but you know, she is the one.
Yeah, but then it starts to weigh on the situation. Like the communication could be there and it's like, damn, the funds ain't there or the timing isn't there. Because matter of fact, like when my oldest was a little younger and I was like dating a chick who like lived in Atlanta, it was like, all right, well, all right, how do we work out this timing?
5 hours.
And you know what I mean? And all that kind of shit. So yeah, it wasn't, no. Yeah.
But if you had funds, you could fly her out.
Was she the one though? At the time, did you think that she was the one?
She was a good woman. But like I told you, man, listen.
I can't ask you that question.
I passed that, because I've passed on a lot of.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of good opportunities.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not like she has no significance to you. You know what I'm saying?
But she could have.
That's what I'm saying.
If the other things align.
If you would have flew her out, she could have.
And you know me, I'm also frugal, so it's like, you know what I mean?
Even if you have it,
I'll meet you halfway there.
even if you have it,
Frontier.
But the thing is, but there's also like a schedule with
you be like, baby,
that was like with my son. So it was like, you know, yeah. Especially like my schedule with my oldest, it was always set up to where it was like, all right, week with him.
On the
that following week was like lining jobs up like for full days. So it's like, okay, well, if you come for a week when I don't have them, I'm gonna be working all day. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just matter where you at and you know what I mean, what you doing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
does it matter to you?
No Spirit, no Frontier, no, huh?
Does it matter to you?
As far as what? Right now in my life?
He said the funds.
Yeah, I got money, so I'm cool. I could do it. I could do it.
Yeah, you got money and no kids. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Right. Yes, that is nigga.
I could do it.
You are blessed.
I don't know how long I would want to do it, but I could do it. I could do it. I could do it right now. I don't know how long.
But I think the fun part too is you can meet other places.
You can meet other places.
Mm-hmm.
Or like me have. Well, that's even more money because now both of y'all got to take a.
Yeah.
Hey.
Look at his face. Now both of y'all got to take a flight.
No, it'll be fun, but I'll be like, all right, how many days it's gonna be? Because I work for me. And listen, if I'm not there, there's nothing coming in.
Hey, if you fly a girl out and she don't give you none, would you talk to her?
That should be understood before she.
Well, yeah. Why is she flying out if she not giving it? Let's be for real.
That's stupid. Yeah, you got that's dumb.
Yeah,
you're childish.
Why do you even want to
that's the stupidest thing on earth.
Yeah, you're childish.
No, that's no. Yeah, because I know we can't say the R word. Yeah,
would you would?
Damn.
No, I would say that no retarded.
Specific about these R words. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
it do sound crazy.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
How long would you wait you know, for a girl if she don't give you none? How long was that? Would that period be before you cut her loose?
Damn.
I've never cut nobody loose for no sex.
You just fucked other people.
What'd you do?
You just fucked other people.
Don't take her as serious. Exactly. Don't take her as serious.
No, the thing is, you know, it's like, all right, well, what is our love language? Because mine is, you know, mine is skin to skin. So
Physical touch. Extreme.
if you're not even meeting my love language, then what are we doing here?
Like I said, mother skin to skin.
Oh my
I love
goodness.
it. Hey, you a real animal. You a real animal.
Well, let me ask you this: since we talking about that, can bad sex ruin
Yep.
a good potential partner?
Wait. Have you had bad sex before with a partner and cut them loose before?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry for
You want to take the time to try to teach them or?
teach them.
You know, I would, but the thing with men is that a lot of y'all are unteachable. Like, it's the ego. It's an ego thing. Not saying like if you're willing to, I'm open to it.
Damn, that'll kill me.
But exactly,
If somebody told you, hey, you not.
You ain't hitting that right. Go ahead. You got to do the long stroking it, girl. Come on. That's crazy.
No, I mean somebody
That's
could tell you
wild.
in a good way, I guess.
How would you say that?
yeah. What's a good way?
You know what you like. You tell them what you like.
But so you open.
I get what you're
to
saying. Yeah, you're right. Hey, man, you know, you pounding me too hard. I like it when you go slow, baby.
You could be like, yeah. You could be like, babe. Or you in midway, babe, slow down. I like, oh yeah, right there.
There you go.
Something.
Okay, that and
That
if
could
you
have been the
listen-
one. You cut that motherfucker loose. That's
That if you
crazy.
listen, but some stuff is like
Like what?
What's
unteachable? What's
yeah.
unteachable?
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna get those.
like
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you.
like the stroke is off, like no rhythm.
No rhythm.
Or if you like sweaty, I don't like sweaty. Like don't be sweating
How
on
you
me.
sweaty? Sweaty ain't no rhythm. That's crazy.
How you get sweaty with no rhythm?
Don't be sweating on me. Go figure that out. You might need to
How
get
you-
some
how
Botox.
you not like
Botox
sweaty?
injection.
But you're
something.
sweaty and no rhythm.
Yeah, exactly. Because you working too hard to do nothing. Can you imagine?
Then maybe you should just stand still. So y'all trying to catch the beat together. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, man, you trying to
What, you want me to just like starfish it out? Like just
Starfish.
what?
just grab 'em a little bit.
No,
Like, okay.
I'm
Then you grab 'em.
participating.
Then you grab them. You know, then you just guide. You got to guide.
Well, the problem is there's no dance floors no more in clubs, so people don't know how to.
They don't know how to dance.
they
They
don't
ain't got
know
no
how to dance. They
rhythm.
got a rhythm.
There you go.
And what
And
I do,
I
they
think-
just
and-
stand there.
But also because
Stand
Stand
there.
there and just.
Like, is that how could you be off rhythm?
How you?
can't.
You got to move your hips, and like some
There's
guys
ways
don't be
to be off
moving their
rhythm.
hips.
How?
There's ways to be off rhythm,
Q, how?
huh?
How?
Huh?
Because I know women that's off rhythm. I'm like,
I'm saying, but
I'm like,
you
man,
know-
like, shut the fuck out, slow down, no, stop, but wait, no,
Right.
like, okay, move,
Stop her.
move,
And then they feel
move.
like they're doing a good job, though. That's why I be feeling like that's what I mean. Like when it's like,
They feel like
then
they're
you
doing a
feel
good
like
job.
you finish and you like, I told
The
that shit
girl
up.
can throw
And
you
I'm
off rhythm
like,
when she's trying to like
It's
do
the
something.
gr-
When you're trying
it's
to do
the
something.
girl that throws
Oh,
off
see,
rhythm.
accountability.
So that's your fault.
Did we talk about accountability
We
earlier?
did.
Yeah.
So if I'm smashing you or having sex with you,
I'm smashing you.
yo, so if I'm doing something to you, then if you're trying to do the same thing back,
You
it's gonna
think
throw
you see,
me off
see, you
rhythm.
think you're cute? You're like, I'm gonna fuck him back. You're doing all that shit,
And it's off rhythm.
like you're fucking the flow up.
You rocking the flow up. So then you stop the girl.
Like, girl, catch the beat.
Then you
catch
stop
the
her.
beat.
Like, hey, chill. Hold on. Are you grab her and you control it? Then you get the rhythm down.
Catch the fucking beat.
If it's like this, I mean, it ain't hard. It ain't no fucking brain surgery. That's all you're doing. Is
Don't do that.
what
Like,
else? What are you doing?
that's it?
What are you doing? This?
Nigga, bad rhythm sent me to the emergency room.
We
From
know
her,
that
though.
story. From
Yeah,
her,
from
from
her.
who? From her, right?
From
her.
Because she tried to fuck back and broke your dick.
Right.
Yeah.
She's trying to fuck you back,
All
and she
right.
throws your rhythm off.
You have
The
a
guy
line for
cannot. You cannot throw a guy off rhythm unless the girl initiates something to throw
Yeah.
you off.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
it's you.
God.
So you got rid of that man for no fucking reason.
Good God.
You got rid of him for no reason because you fucking his rhythm up. That's crazy.
No,
I
we
guess.
talking about eating pussy, man. That's a whole different story.
What does
That
blighty
too.
mean?
That's awful.
I don't know.
That's awful.
Life?
Yeah.
What does
Oh,
blighty mean?
she's. That's my friend.
What blighty mean? Listen. There's new terms out there. I don't know
What is it?
No.
What is
so
Blythe?
my producer name is Blythe, so that's my friend. Like she just spelled it wrong.
Oh, she can't spell.
That.
It was just it was miscalculation. That's all. Hey, babe.
Okay.
How you doing?
It's not your real friend if she can't spell your
And
name.
so you messed that man up, and you got him. That's crazy.
No.
Then you blame him.
That's a grown
That's
ass man. Somebody else
crazy.
should have
Did you
taught him
tell
before he
him,
got
though?
here.
Did you tell him?
Did you tell him?
No
She did not.
communication.
That's-
No
She
did not.
communication.
She did
No
not.
communication.
What am I supposed
That's
to say?
crazy.
What are you supposed to say?
Yeah.
You suck, nigga. Fuck.
Exactly. Bye.
Do better.
How he sucked when
Hang
she
up on
messed
you,
his
not in the
rhythm
mood.
up.
Huh?
She messed the rhythm up.
Yeah, but I mean, say you could say, but you could still say something.
Wait, how are we assuming she messed the rhythm up?
Thank you. Because
just- I'm just
accountability,
saying-
they don't
we just
take
Did
said
she
it.
say she messed it
No.
up? Did you tell the story of
You
how it
wasn't
was?
listening.
No.
That's what you just saying.
They just came to that conclusion because men don't take accountability.
Was there a song
But,
on?
but this is what we're saying. No, but this is what we're saying. So, just saying. Like, if you're wrong, I'll take accountability.
Okay.
So if he's going in you and he's initiating, you're following his lead and you're trying to fuck him back. But if you fuck him back off beat or off rhythm, then it's your fuck. You fucking up.
You fucking up.
No, I think it's more than just like the rhythm like that. Like you gotta be, read the room. Like you gotta be into it. Like I think that's also like, is that called for right now? Like are we there?
I get what you're
Like
saying.
Are y'all
you're
insane?
coming in on? You're just coming in like this. Like are we
No, see,
getting
that's
there?
different. You didn't say that.
That's
You
not
didn't
a
say
rhythm.
that. Yeah.
That's not rhythm.
That
Touching
is
the cervix.
rhythm.
You said that's
Not
vibes.
fun.
That's vibe
It
more
hurts.
than rhythm.
Yeah.
That's
Sir, what are you
still
doing?
rhythm.
But listen,
Sir.
but listen,
Please.
but no,
Chill out. Chill out, sir.
But listen, in the past episodes, a lot of girls want that.
What, pound it?
Yeah.
From what?
Jump, like
Yep.
just
We've heard that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have.
oh.
A lot of
Well,
girls
But you
want
should
that.
just say slow down.
That's it.
Why did you say slow down?
Look
You
like
didn't
you're
see
trying to
that's
make
your
your ass
fault.
fall off.
Whoa.
Bobby Valentino made a song. You could have started singing it.
You could have been like,
I just be like, I'm tired.
You just sit there and you, so
No.
pretty much you just sit there
She
and take
wasn't
it.
feeling him.
No, I just be like, I'm done. Like,
She wasn't feeling him in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, I'm done.
She wasn't feeling
Your
him in
little
the
poom poom
beginning.
just
She
get.
gave it up to him. She really wasn't feeling him, but she was part horny.
We don't
But she
never
wasn't
need
really
to do-
feeling that
we
guy
don't
because
need
she
to
never
do
cut him
that
off.
again.
Not that guy.
He's not that
Because
guy.
you
not
could
that
have
guy.
turned the song on and be like, oh, go to this. It could have been extra nice and slow. Okay, all right, let's go here. Let's go
Little
at
bump
next
and
page.
grind.
Was there other things that you didn't like about the guy? Or was it just
Probably.
that? See, I knew it. You wasn't
Probably.
feeling him.
Man, you don't like
Then
him.
you wasn't fucking with him.
You weren't feeling him.
Then you wasn't fucking with him.
Yeah, she
Come
wasn't
on,
feeling him.
talk about
But
it. And you want to talk about
sometimes-
accountability.
Wait, no, for real. Sometimes when you be on the fence
See,
and you be
women
like,
hate accountability.
It was just a fuck it type of
he's
moment.
like, he's good, but this.
He
and
was
then-
just there.
Then you know what your scale is like. You tipping the scales, and then it just be that.
So he
thing
hard.
that
So
just be
so
like,
you barely
no,
wanted to fuck
it's a
him.
no.
You barely wanted to fuck him.
You know when
And
you
you just
barely-
gave him
you
a benefit of the
barely,
doubt.
like,
You were bored.
Do I like him?
The
He was nice to you that night,
Yeah,
so
he
you was
a
like,
nice-
I'm going to give him a little
He's been a
something.
nice guy.
Yeah.
You weren't feeling him.
And then
Was
you
he
weren't feeling
fine? Was he attractive to you?
No, you see her face.
Yeah,
Look
you
at
see
her
her
face.
That's what I'm telling you.
She just needed a nut right
She
quick.
needs so
She
much
just needed
quick.
a
Did
nut.
you
She said he was nice.
Did you get the nut?
Did you get it?
I like nice guys.
So you just
Looks
fucked him
should
because he was
not always-
She
nice?
did not.
Just because he was so
not say
wait.
yes.
So because he was nice, you just you know what? He's nice. I'm gonna fuck him.
'Cause I
Did you
thought
get
I
a nut?
liked him.
Did you get a nut?
Next
No.
story.
No,
shit.
she wasn't even turned on.
That's
She didn't like the guy.
She said after he left her.
Exactly.
That's
She went into
horrible.
the other room.
I really
That's
hate
horrible.
that.
You
I
saw
hate
girls
that.
be doing
I hate
dudes,
that.
man.
I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
what you about to do?
That's
This man was
horrible.
good.
Oh, that's what you did. You hit him with the what you about to do?
What you about to do?
Oh, you know I gotta work in the morning. That's what I do.
Exactly.
I get in the car and hit the block and come back.
I got a dog. I be like,
I
I
did
gotta
that
take
before.
my
Bro,
dog out.
I've definitely done that.
Yeah, I said I gotta go to work, get in the car, drive around the
Definitely
corner,
that.
come back. I was like, fuck.
Oh,
She just didn't want to leave.
wow.
She didn't want to leave?
Fuck no, man. You know I make it comfortable. You know?
Man.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
That's crazy.
I'm sorry for that happened to
Me
you.
too, actually.
I bet you are.
What a waste.
I hope you learned your lesson.
What a waste.
That was so shady. Like, just fuck
Girl ever
her.
turned you up before? You'd be like, man, I smash her just because.
Nah, I won't.
I have so many guy
I smash some
friends.
girls just because.
Yeah, like
I can't
so
do
many
it.
of my guy friends have said, "Oh, she wasn't my type," or like she was just there, so I just fucked.
Because I gotta be attracted to you. I can't do shit just because.
Okay, like even when you were younger, like not now.
Yeah, when I'm younger, yes. When I'm younger is really that
Yeah,
easy.
yeah, it's
but
all
when
younger.
you get older, like, but you gotta smell good. Like, all right, she smells like you gotta. There's certain things that go into this when you get older. You know what I'm saying? When you're younger, a bitch could be like, drop the drawers. You'd be like, oh, I'm ready. Boom. You know what I'm saying? When you get older, it's like, man, you gotta have senses. Like, you gotta look good, smell good, taste good. I gotta hear you, I gotta listen to you. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of shit that gotta go on for a nigga to be like, yeah, she cool, yeah. Other than that, Ain't nothing popping. I'm like, girl, where you going? What you think about to happen? Bitch, you got a hair scarf and some big drawers on. I am not touching you.
Y'all don't like the big t-shirt and panties?
She can't come over your house with a headscarf on?
Big t-shirt and regular panties, yes. Big t-shirt and bloomers, yes. Big t-shirt and thongs is beautiful. Bloomers, I'm not touching you.
So if she get ready for bed and put that on.
What about the moo-moo?
Hold up.
I don't fuck with the moo-moo.
I have a traumatizing experience with big drawers. That's just...
What happened?
I'll go back to being younger, messing with an older chick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She had this little. I remember she was thick. She was nice. She had a little Adidas little tracksuit on. Man, she fucking pulled them bitches down. She had them like some huge ass white drawers, and I just couldn't do nothing with it. Dog. I'm like, bruh. I said that threw me for a loop. I said,
wait,
man.
so what'd you do? You didn't go through with it?
No, I didn't go through it at all. I was like,
what'd you say?
Man, I said, I gotta go pick up my little sister. I gotta go.
Damn. It's 1 a.m.
Yeah. But dead ass. It was literally like maybe like 11 p.m. I was like, I gotta go. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I was like 22. She was like 36, 37.
Damn.
She was wearing big drawers at that
happened one time too.
No, this bitch was huge, son.
That's not even
like it's different between like with the bikini cut and all this other kind of shit like that. But it really traumatized me. Dog, I'm like, dog, like now when I see big draw, besides when you're on your cycle or whatever, but like if you wear like, dog, I'm really not. I can't fuck with it, dog.
She might have had some quality stuff.
When I had got into a relationship, I remember I was at this chick house. I really went through an underwear drawer just to make sure.
You get a panty raid?
Yeah, bro.
Did you tell her?
Crazy.
Yeah, I told her.
No, the lady who you left.
No, I didn't speak to her after that day. I never spoke to her again. Her and her big drawers went back to work.
And she an old lady. She don't need closure. She finna meet Jesus.
She was 36.
Them hoes was
He
huge.
was 22.
That is not old.
Them hoes was huge, dog. Them bitches was bad, dog. It was bad, bruh. Like I was like, dang. I said, man, like that's crazy.
Honestly, though, I do feel like if she knew she was about to,
yeah, she knew.
Well, I don't know why she put those on. That's kind of crazy.
She older. She didn't give a fuck.
She was
like,
she didn't care.
When he was 22, that's old.
That's old. That's when 22. I'm like, that she didn't care, son. She really didn't care. She was like, man, he probably just want. He young. He probably just wants some pussy. Nah, bitch. Like, nah. You gotta come correct. I'm not. I don't like that.
She said, Auntie Ty.
She said, you don't get the good draws.
They was big. They was like off white. I don't even know if there was. It looked like she was like stealing packs out of Walmart or some shit.
She had the hospital draws on.
Yeah, it was bad,
She
bro.
said Auntie Ty.
Yeah, it was horrible. I couldn't.
You got about 30 minutes out of her before she falls asleep.
That's all I need, baby.
Damn.
Traumatized me for life, bro. I swear. Even right now, bitch, you better not come around me no big ass underwear.
Cut you, girl.
So if you seen a girl and you was out and you might have approached her,
She had the fruit
and
of the
then you
Loom
saw the
line.
panty line, you turning around.
You know what used to kill me when girls used to wear gauchos? You remember them gauchos? You don't remember gaucho pants? It was like the pants that used to show the pussy print. It was like thin. They was like flared at the bottom.
The moose knuckles?
Gauchos.
Oh, I love those. Like the yoga ones?
Yeah, nah.
He
They
must
thinner
pull
than
up a
that.
picture.
How you say that?
Gauchos.
They like
Start with a
super
G.
thin material. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Try GAU.
No,
Try,
gauchos.
no,
G-A-U.
nigga. Try
You
GAU.
can.
Listen to me.
Spell it out.
There you
UCH bam.
go.
Nigga, I'm a good speller.
Those. Remember when girls used to wear those?
Yep.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The little yoga
But it
pants.
used to kill me. They used to wear them with the big ass drawers, and the drawers used to be bunched up at the top and shit. I'll be like, man, what the fuck, huh?
I don't like that.
Look at this nigga.
But them bitches used to be.
Well, look at that nigga in the gaucho.
No, that's crazy. I never seen a nigga in gaucho. But them bitches used to be killer. When girls with fat asses wear them bitches, I used to love that shit. But anyway, yeah, man, like, yeah, that traumatized me,
So
bro.
she had a fat ass and then you saw the panty line. It's over.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's over. No, but now, you know, you say you gotta. There's like, you know, there's different type of boy shorts and all the other shit like that. So
so
now
you
you
gotta
kind
see 'em
of,
first?
you know
I
what
love
I'm saying?
boy
Oh,
shorts.
definitely.
Nigga, the bodysuit is what killed me.
I hate the bodysuit.
Oh my god.
I hate the body. You feeling on her, and she got, especially when they had the full body one. That shit crazy.
Why y'all hate
Bodysuit
the
would kill me.
bodysuit?
Huh?
Cause I didn't even know.
What's wrong with the bodysuit?
But I was already where I was at. So I had to do it, and it was just like never
Nah,
do
nah,
it
But what's
again.
wrong with
No,
the bodysuit?
nothing's wrong with that.
What's
no,
wrong with it?
He's talking about the ones that be compressing.
Cause the compressing.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you?
Nah,
No,
nothing.
no, it's like I didn't know
No,
what was.
he
I
talking
didn't know
about the
what was
compressor.
really
He's talking
under
about like
there.
some spank.
Compression?
Yeah, the space.
Yeah, but the full body.
The full body one though.
Oh, okay.
That, the shape,
That's-
the
that's
shapers,
different.
the shape. Yeah, them shapers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, baby. You got to take that off in the
I was
bathroom before
I
you...
was
Yeah.
in Bakersfield, California.
Oh, yo, tell the story. Go ahead.
Oh my
Go ahead. Go ahead. 1972. Go ahead.
My best friend's like graduation party. We said we going out after the whole crew. We went to this strip club and they had a terrible strip club. So it's like, all right, shit, you just gotta look at who in this group.
And she had that on?
And I didn't know that she had that on under. She had a very pretty face. They say, yeah. They say she popping in Bakersfield.
The what?
But yeah,
she had that bitch on, huh?
We got back to her house. She came back to the room and she had that off. And I was like, wait a minute, that ain't the body I thought.
Space, no space. There you go, right there.
That ain't the body I thought was underneath all that. But shit,
Wow.
I was already there.
It shit just came out.
You had to see it through?
You see
I
it
had
too? Oh, Lord
Yeah,
Jesus.
shit. My car was at my best friend's house. And where was I gonna go? I'm stuck out. I'm stuck.
No, man.
It's Bakersfield. You know how long
Q
the lift
said
gonna
he
take?
leaving.
I left. I would have. I left before.
He would have left
I
on
left
foot.
before.
Right.
It was
That-
bad. Body was wild?
Huh?
Body was wild or
But
what?
it was, yeah,
But,
it was.
hey, no, look. They had
Yeah,
a
the
little.
stomach was- I
They
was
had
like,
this little
oh.
chick in L.A. dog. Man, I was like, man, she
love it.
bad as shit. Took her out, but she had that fucking shit underneath her dress. She was like, I'm gonna go change. She went upstairs, came back down. I said, that's not the same body you went upstairs with.
Man.
What the fuck going on? Like,
Now she body fished you.
like, what the fuck? Yeah, oh, man, hella.
I'm gonna get you sucker.
I had to leave, son.
Yeah.
That movie,
I
I'm
had
gonna
to
get you
leave.
sucker.
Yeah, I had to
man.
go. You know, anytime I say, somebody calling me, I'm.
What if you was like hella drunk or you don't be hella drunk?
I don't be that drunk.
You gotta change up. I'm drunk.
No,
So like that's that's been my problem in the past.
You been drunk?
too drunk? The pouches be
pouch.
good.
It's that pouch.
Nah, man, this is pre-pouch. But our pre-game heavy. Listen. I don't like to spend a lot of money at the bar. I'd be like, listen, I start equating stuff. I'd be like, all right, wait. After four of these, nigga, I could have bought a bottle.
true.
Bruh, like, so I need to be as ready as can be. I remember one time, we met these chicks downtown in the parking structure. We was drunk when we met them too. It was pictures and all kind of stuff. And I didn't really remember her, whatever. And then one night I'm at the club, we chopping up, oh, what you doing? Oh, shit, I'm at the lead club. Oh, I'm at home sleep. Hey, get up. Man, I went over there. Nigga. Like you said, like in the moo and the fucking headscarf type shit. Open the door. Nigga, no makeup, nothing. I was like, ooh, this ain't.
Be presentable, man. They ain't even try to be
I
presentable.
said,
huh?
hold on, this can't be who I've been talking to all these days. For these past 4 days.
Yeah.
This can't be who I was talking to. But I still had a bottle with me. So I was like, man, fuck it.
Fuck it.
I'm already here. Never talk to her again.
That's crazy.
Hey, it's crazy. The
It was
Africans
true.
be kings of that shit.
Oh my god.
You be seeing them
Man.
Africans, they be looking at when they
Man.
take that makeup and all that shit off, I'll be like, bruh.
Oh, like the Nigerian makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That is wild.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, I got 2 questions left. Is there a certain age limit that you should be when you stop having roommates?
In this economy,
Yeah.
in California,
I won't say there's an age limit, but I mean, I live by myself, so you gotta live by yourself. What you got?
and there's nothing weird with that.
Yeah.
Nothing weird
You
about
live
that.
by yourself, so he gotta live by himself?
Yeah.
But what if you don't? What if you got a roommate?
Why
She
you got
not
a
gonna pay
roommate?
them.
Why he got a roommate?
Yeah.
Because maybe he's trying to do something else with his.
My point is, if I can afford to live by myself, then you should be able to afford to live by yourself, or then we just can't date.
Damn. So he gets to be on your level or greater.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I respect that because there is a comfortability thing when you go to somebody's house.
Yeah.
And I say this because I'm in
Why can't you go to her house?
hella. Okay, yeah, he can go to her house. Yeah, that's what she agreed to.
Get on her house.
But now she got the upper hand though.
Right.
And listen, like, y'all know my profession. I'm in a lot of people's houses, and I've been into people's houses. Very respectful people around the city who are of a big age, and it'd be like 4 of them in there, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I know a few.
Yeah.
I'd be like, like
Poor people living with him?
Like 4 grown men.
That's crazy.
I know. I know a few. I'm like,
yeah. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, all right.
I'll be like, you got wait, nigga, you got a roommate?
And then you got how many? Like more than one?
You know what I mean? A lot of women around and everything. I'd be like, bro, I couldn't bring that.
And the coldest part is they all have women. And all the girls just stay in the room.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all feel comfortable with this? This is what y'all going for, huh?
No.
Yeah.
So it should have been age. What's a respectable age to have your own place?
My only roommate in my life has only ever been my brother, and that's because we had got a spot when I was either like 19, 20. So it was him. And then after that, me and my first son's mom, we had got our spot. After we had split up, I moved in with a coworker for a couple months until I got my own spot. And yeah, I don't really like other people, especially like in my space, like and moving shit around and all that kind of stuff. And you know, like you come home and I can't do the roommate thing like that.
Yep. Last time I had a roommate when I was my boys, that was like, but we bought a house together, so we had all the homies there, and that was like 22.
Was it out here or was it down south?
Yeah, it was in Lemon Grove.
Okay.
Grande Vista.
And like that situation, you said y'all bought a house together. So that was an investment. So it's like y'all had a plan, all that shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't raised like that.
Yeah, that's
like
the last time
to even have that, like me and my homies, and we talked about stuff like that over the past years. Like, damn, nigga, what if we would have just bought a house together back in 05?
I just think it's funny that like, because because I don't really have people over my shit. I don't really like people in my space.
You what? Yeah, I'm talking about younger though. Younger?
No, I'm talking about right now. I don't like people. I don't like people in my space. But anytime like a woman come over, she always, for one, she's shocked that I have furniture, which is crazy. She's like, "Oh, you got furniture? Oh, that's a plus." I'm like, "What does that mean?"
Right? Yeah. There'd be a lot of things that'd be like, "What?"
Really crazy. And then they're shocked that I don't have roommates, and I'm like, "You don't have a roommate?" Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, furniture and roommates. That's like I'm like,
furniture, roommates,
and wild.
They be shocked. They be like, "Wow, you really got furniture?"
No,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
No, you know what really kills them? Nigga, having food in your refrigerator and having things to where it's like, oh, okay,
having water,
having supplies.
I think they kind of expect me to have food
for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So y'all niggas is winning right now.
I guess so. How they be
I told you, man.
Wow. And then they go and they sit on every sofa. I'm like, why you sitting on all, like you move from here to here to here to here, like sit down in one spot. Like you really
have furniture. This is
that's crazy.
I feel like at a certain age, homie, like for you to operate the right way, you gotta have your own shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's what I thought.
Yeah. So
I mean, more so for men than women. I feel like women could get away with it. Women could get away from having a roommate. A woman can have a roommate all the way till she's married.
Yes, for sure.
That's a good question.
Until a man come and take her away.
Like I said,
you did a girl right now?
I'm in a lot of people's houses.
You did a girl have a roommate right now?
If she has a roommate?
Yeah.
It's not a problem to me. Yeah.
Because he got his own spot.
Yeah.
You can just come over.
Yeah, I got my own.
I'm never coming over.
But she don't got her own shit. You don't got a problem with her?
No.
At our age right now?
No.
Interesting.
And even if she's on her own, if she has a cat, I don't want to go over.
I feel you on that. Like pets and shit. I got one maybe, but you got a lot of pets, so fuck that.
Yeah. They had this girl there, especially
That's
got
funny.
like dogs, cats, rabbits.
I got a dog.
Like
One dog?
Just one.
That was one thing with
A golden doodle.
another girl. She had a dog, and it would always be fur on the couch. So like whenever I leave, I had that fur on me, and I'd be like,
"Cause you're a carpet.
I fucking hate this shit." Like
you clean carpets. That's why.
You should have been like, I'll come clean your couch tomorrow, babe.
You know who
but the dog's still gonna be on that motherfucking couch.
But then you know who he came from too. Oh, Terrell must have been at Elizabeth's house. All that fucking dog fur on his, all that fucking dog fur.
I want to ask you, like, why does it don't bother you if a girl in her 30s don't have her own shit together?
Because most girls, men typically date women who don't have as much stuff as them anyway.
Yeah.
But at a certain age, I feel like you should have.
Okay, so to me,
she said, I'm sorry, like she said, hey, if you don't got his shit, I'm not gonna date him.
So to me, that doesn't define if somebody has their shit together.
Really?
Like, you could just be like, you could be saving up, whatever. Like living with your homegirls could be the cheapest way, especially out here in San Diego. Like if that's what y'all choosing to do right now, like that don't mean you don't got your shit together just because you don't. Yes, in her 30s.
Interesting.
Yeah, especially in her 30s with no kids.
Yeah.
If all y'all in y'all 30s, no kids, and y'all living together in a space, that's not a problem. That's not a problem.
It's a dorm room.
No. So like I said, no. Like I said, no. These are women who live in houses. Like, but they all got their own space. Like, you know, a good, comfortable living space.
I don't care.
Yeah,
anyway.
like
really?
Yeah, you don't. But yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you don't care about it.
I wouldn't care because I mean I talked to women still. I didn't know a chick that still live with her mama.
I think I found it too, like how you said, like guys don't really like coming over anyway. So that's also another part of the reason
too many
why
niggas in and out your shit. I don't want to.
Y'all be having too many bitches in and out your shit.
But what's more likely? A stalker nigga pop up and do some bad shit, or a stalker bitch
being outside?
No, the dude is gonna do more damage than the female.
Maybe,
guarantee.
Maybe,
Man,
but
look, I don't know.
I find that guys don't like coming over anyway. So I'm not coming in the house with your roommate.
Guys don't like going to women's place.
No,
it's not comfortable.
That's why I feel like
it's.
Why
that's
not?
why I feel like
Because
every girl.
you just, I don't know. For me, I just feel like you just don't know. Like you just don't. It's the unknowing that's like not comfortable. Because there's been times like I'll go to a chick and she'll be like, "Oh, you left your shirt over here." I ain't leave no fucking shirt over there. Then she said, "Oh yeah, it's the polo there." I'm like, I don't wear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, I've never had nothing like that.
I find out who you be.
But I'm just saying, like, no, just as an example, like, it's like with a woman, it's like you just never know, and then there's always like that one dude that just he willing to, you know, go the extra mile. Like I don't want to worry about that dumb shit.
Have you dealt with that before?
How I dealt with it?
Yeah.
Shit in New Orleans, yeah, I got shot at.
So I think the thing is probably like we try to make our space as comfortable as we can for us, but then also try to be like, all right, I want to make this comfortable for a woman as well. And a woman's perspective is more of like, all right, this is my shit, this is where I'm comfortable at. So there's that different. I think that's where the different feeling is at. Because I've dated chicks.
Hospitality is different.
For sure.
Hospitality is way different from going to a man's house. Because if you come to my place, I gotta make sure I'm not gonna say the temperature because I keep it cold no matter what. But I make sure like you want some water, you want some juice, you want some liquor, you want this, you want some food, you want this, you want some weed, you want this. You like, what do you know what I'm saying? The hospitality is different. When a man goes over, like a lot of times the women will be like, "You thirsty? You want some water?" But that's where it ends at. Like, it's just like, oh, okay. Like the hospitality is way different from a woman and a man.
Yeah, because you're trying to get some ass.
I disagree. But
Nah, man, we setting it up for them to be comfortable. They ain't trying to get no ass. Listen, we setting it up.
You got a
I
motive.
think if I like you, I'm inviting you to my house. So
It's like make yourself feel comfortable, huh?
no, I want you to feel comfortable.
I can go
So
to
like,
fridge,
if
I can eat your sandwiches.
no, hell no.
Oh, see,
I'll do it for you,
See?
but I got it for you, and that's what I was gonna say.
See,
Don't
with
be.
men, it's like, yeah, go ahead, help yourself.
I don't want to help myself either. If I'm at your house and I want you to serve me,
No, you help yourself.
no.
I'm gonna serve you.
And I
right
feel
over
like if I like you enough and I don't know what you like to drink already,
over there.
then I'll ask
Go
you.
get it.
But like, I should know
It's
at
right
that
there.
point
It's
if
right
you
there
come to
for
my
you.
house.
Go ahead.
So,
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's wild.
But anyway, that's crazy.
I've never gotten extra comfortable at a chick's house, but I've had chicks come to my pad and get
They be wanting
extra
to
comfortable.
spend
I'll be
like
scared.
buku nights and shit. I'm like, man, girl, get
Yeah,
your go.
like
girls
like
might not
I've had comfortable nights, but I've never been like, oh, I'm gonna be over here again tomorrow and the day after that.
This one time I went to a girl's spot. Dog, like late at night, I went to a spot, dog. I'm sitting there. I went to like, mom, look go use the bathroom. She was like, all right. I went to the bathroom and I looked in the garbage can. Nigga, she had like 3 condom wrappers in the garbage can.
See, that's crazy.
So I'm sitting there like, man, that's crazy. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, well, let me see, like, you know what I'm saying? So I actually like touched it. I looked at and the wrapper, the condom wrapper. So I went down, I grabbed the wrapper and it was still wet. So I'm like, dang, this bitch is kind of fresh. So I'm like, dang, that means that man must have just left.
Oh my god!
I can't believe you touched it.
I can't believe you touched it either. That's crazy.
I touched it.
Savage.
That's
I said, man, let me see if this bitch is dried out or it's still moist. That bitch is still moist.
So did you leave?
Huh?
Did you leave?
Yeah, I mean, I pulled I gotta go. Somebody need me to go. That's my go-to.
That's wild.
You should have been like, next time, dump the trash.
No, I didn't say nothing. She knew that shit was in there.
Exactly. So that's weird. Like, what did she?
She might not have. I don't know. She might not have.
Care.
She didn't care.
You have to be.
Cut that motherfucker.
Very reckless.
I had to go. I was like, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. That's the last episode.
Oh, you a savage.
That's different.
I was like, that man, he must have just left.
I had a tampon, like you're at a tampon.
It must have been bad, and that's why she called you to finish the job.
She probably did, but I didn't think about it like that. I was like, man, fuck it, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here.
No, I talk about tampon. I'd be like,
because I'm like, dog, he could have.
Like I said, I'd be a lot of people's houses.
What if he would have double back? He could have double back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He was like, oh, I left my glasses.
Oh, nigga, you sitting there? Oh my god.
Like, oh, I left my glasses.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're right. I can't go to her house. You're right.
Yeah.
Damn.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Yeah, I don't fuck around with the fuck around. Come over, you can come over to my place. And I got all the channels. I'm good. I got cable, everything.
I hella got all the channels.
I got all the channels. So like, hey,
you come over my place.
That's another thing. You go to women's houses, dog, they be lagging on some shit.
Bro, they be lagging on everything. I fucking hate the.
You trying to see
what's the one? The Roku? I fucking hate the Roku.
Wait, I hate mine too. I got a Roku. It's so stupid.
Oh, I do not like no Roku.
And I don't have cable either. So
see what I mean?
But there's other
I don't got
apps
sports.
that you
can't
can
watch no game
You
at
can't
my
watch
house.
that Roku
I ain't got
shit.
it.
I fucking hate that
Women don't be
Roku
having
stuff.
all women got is plants, pictures, and
Roku. And that shit, the TV just be set on the home screen. It's like a city view of these block houses. No, I don't want to watch this dumbass.
Yep.
Whatever
That's
it is.
exactly it.
I fucking hate the Roku.
Yeah.
That's funny. He knows the whole little layout.
Yeah, I do.
Look, I don't even be mad. I'm like, you're not going to be comfortable here. I know this. I don't got sports. I don't got cable.
He said either way
I
it's
don't
bad,
got none
wet, or
of
dry.
that.
I
If
could
it
put
was
you
dry,
onto
I
some
could
apps.
have let it pass.
I don't want them. I'll just
hell
go to
no.
your house.
No, it's only $35 a month.
What?
And you get all the
Loose.
channels. You get pay-per-view,
I don't
everything.
even watch TV.
You can have niggas come
You don't
over to
watch
watch the
TV?
fight.
The TV watches me. I'm
You
like the
can have
background.
niggas come over
But
to
see,
watch
that's the
fights.
problem, bro.
If you can have niggas come over and watch fights, oh, you winning.
Am I?
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
I hate
I'm trying to give you
when
the game.
women ain't got shit in that bitch. I went to a one chick house, dog. All she had was like a beanbag chair and a
No,
fucking-
that's crazy,
and
actually.
a laptop and a bottle of wine. I was like, bro, then she fell asleep on me, and I'm sitting in the
Where'd you
beanbag
see
chair
it?
just looking around. I'm looking around like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? And she was like, oh, you not tired? I was like, I'm about to go, man. She was like, oh, you leaving? I was like, bitch, ain't nothing to do. Like, I'm bored as fuck.
Not she fell asleep
I'm like,
first.
yeah, she fell asleep, dog.
She told y'all was watching
Dog,
Netflix on her laptop.
So she had Netflix on her laptop, and she fell asleep on the little beanbag chair. I'm looking around like, man, what the fuck I'm
That's
supposed to be
She's
doing?
hot.
That's
Bruh.
crazy.
I was like, if I see a roach, I'm really about to cut up in this
I've
bitch.
seen those before. I've seen roaches
Bruh.
before.
So what if a girl got her own place, but yes, empty? She ain't got nothing.
She had her own place and it was empty.
So it gotta be. It gotta be her own. You respect that?
I respect that.
Versus a
But
furnished
I'm
house
not-
with a roommate.
But I'm not
She might be a student.
I'm not
It's
staying.
your own shit.
I'm not staying.
That's her own shit.
But I'm not staying.
So you respect that more than like a furnished house
Yep.
with a roommate?
Yep.
Damn.
That's her own shit.
Nah, a furnished
her
house with
shit.
a roommate, at least I could go to the room and chill. I could chill in the room.
Homie, she got roommates there, homie. You got this noise here. It's hard to operate her friend.
all you do is
talking.
you hit it good enough so the roommate be like, I wonder what that's like.
Yeah, then you hit it. You go, homie, fuck all that. Fuck all that.
Nah. You gotta have
Damn.
something, bro. Something for me to do.
Oh, what's her name? Oh, what do you do? Wow. Oh, okay.
Are you
got, man, yeah, homie. Yeah, you gotta sit here and entertain this motherfucker here, and they gonna be in your shit.
That's
It's
too
hard to-
much. I never dealt with that with a girl roommate. I know we go straight to the room. They be like, oh, we go straight to the room.
Nah.
Dang,
You never
not
walk
talking-
out?
Huh?
You don't ever walk out?
If I walk out, it's late at night. I make sure she ain't out there because I don't want to talk to the roommate. So
Well, you don't never know who's gonna pop up around the corner.
you don't know who's gonna pop around the corner.
Nigga,
But
I'll walk right to that kitchen.
You
and
walk
get
right to
some,
the kitchen
and
You
get something to
would.
drink.
You would.
Butt naked and
Butt
shit.
naked.
No, man.
I've done that.
You done that?
No,
The roommate's
man.
like, wow.
Y'all see Baby Boy?
Yeah.
That right
I've
Kool-Aid as a
definitely done
picture.
that. Yeah.
You a savage, bro.
I had a chick who her brother was her roommate.
Oh, hell
no.
Nah, bro. I'm definitely not going over there.
He better not come out, nigga. Hey.
What? So you smashed that motherfucker, his sister down
because he stayed with her.
Oh,
this was her place,
man.
I'm good around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'd rather that than be at a girl with her own place and nothing in there. I'd rather that, dog.
You said you rather that other than have her own
I
place?
stay up late, dog. I don't be falling asleep like that. Now I'm just gonna look at the ceiling. I'm just looking at the ceiling.
I'm good.
I ain't doing that.
She don't got her own place, maybe. Hey, man, you ain't the one for me, baby girl.
Man.
What's the age though?
It is an age thing.
You in your 30s, homie, you gotta have your own shit, man.
I think like 30, 32.
In your 30s, you gotta have your own shit.
Okay.
Unless you you falling on hard times, and like I just said before, if you falling on hard times, you shouldn't be dating.
San
Right?
Diego expensive.
San Diego is expensive.
Hey,
So,
man,
like,
still
I'm
move
not-
somewhere else. Move somewhere else.
Get out of here. Get out of our pool. Listen.
Yeah.
That's what's clouding it up, huh? That's all the piss they talking about, right?
Yeah.
In the pool.
The piss in the pool.
Yeah.
The day
Girl-
pool got piss in
Yeah,
it.
These
got
girls got
piss in
standards.
it.
You need to have all this amount of money and shit and all this other shit to date you.
You gotta have
Hey,
something.
Guys gotta have their own too,
You gotta
right?
have your own
I hear
motherfucking
you.
spot.
I'm
I
not
hear
mad
you.
at it.
I'm not going in that. And for my 30s, I gotta go to your fucking house and entertain your fucking your roommates and shit and their dogs and.
But also, you
that.
can't go to her house because she don't have no furniture. So I mean, that's still tough.
It's hers. I have a vibe. I go over there. We can
What you gonna
talk.
vibe
There,
with?
there.
They gonna be
Your friend gonna come out. This
sitting
nigga gonna walk
crisscross
out butt
applesauce
naked
on the
and shit.
floor.
Me,
Worry
no,
about how
I'm a
much
brain
shit.
Trust me, there was nothing
You know.
about it, dog.
You
There
should have
was-
bought some stuff.
I should have bought some stuff.
Cause I bring
I didn't know
bring
she
stuff.
didn't have no fucking furniture. That was I supposed to know. That's my first time. I walked in that bitch. I said hello. I'm looking around like God damn.
There was an echo
You
in
ain't-
there?
She had. I can tell you right now. You walk in that bitch.
Hey, he
she
right.
She had a full mirror.
He right about that.
She had nothing in the kitchen.
There is one.
And you went to the
my
room.
I had one
She
experience like
also-
that.
She
Yeah.
had nothing in the kitchen.
I have had experience like that. He
Nothing.
right about that.
Nothing at all.
Not an air fryer.
My first threesome was because of that. My first threesome was that because it was her roommate. You're right. Her name was Allie.
Nigga.
Right. Y'all on some freaky shit.
Yep, it was a roommate for sure. But you're right. Yeah, you're right. But no, I'm 30 though. I'm in my 30s, 40s. Absolute fucking not. No sir. No,
I'm
sir.
with you.
No sir.
Can't do it.
You're in 30s and 40s, homie. You should be ashamed.
I think 30 is a good age.
Absolutely.
To not have a roommate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
To
I feel
be
like
around.
that's like fucking college shit, man. Like, I don't. Last time I had a roommate was I was in my early 20s, dog.
Yeah, but women think differently than men.
Still though.
And they're conditioned differently too.
Yeah, conditions are different.
Well,
A woman can have a roommate because she know her prince or her Prince Charming is gonna come and get her out of that roommate space.
we all have our own little things.
He said, "Fuck no."
Everybody
Absolutely
has their thing.
not.
Even if she was bad as fuck, cool as fuck, you still would be like, you got a roommate.
See, you gotta understand, Q. In my mind, I'm like, okay, I can knock her down. You know, I can have sex with you, but I'm thinking like, can I take this girl serious? No, I'm not gonna take you
What if
serious.
she had a plan?
Hey, that plan that'll be there. It better materialize while we together or before. You know what I mean? Oh man, especially in your 30s, nigga. Fuck.
She's like, oh, me and my roommate.
You gotta go.
A lot of them be comfortable roommates.
Plus, you got at the time. I'm pretty sure you're not talking to just one. There's other that you're talking to.
Other
too.
dudes around?
No, other girls that you're talking to as well. So it's like, nah, you're not. That's not the only girl you're talking to. If I'm single,
It's not. But out of the girls that, let's say your personal experience, out of girls that you dated, how many of them live by themselves and how many have roommates?
well, see, I've been around my girl for a long time. So at
Before
that
that,
age,
even before that,
yeah, I was younger. So yeah, all them girls had roommates.
all the girls have roommates.
Yeah. Well, except for like a couple.
Even
that I
with you,
remember.
how many girls have roommates? How many live by themselves?
I'm gonna say more had a roommate
What a roommate.
Also, a woman with
than
have a roommate.
than the latter.
Oh fuck that! That's an excuse.
Damn.
That's an excuse.
What
Come on.
Wait,
Come on, security. You on a roommate for security? Fuck.
for an extra form of physical? No.
Come on, stop it.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Stop it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because if I was a serial killer, I'm looking at Jeanette. Y'all both getting choked out.
What?
Damn.
Nah, homie, that's an excuse. That's an excuse.
Man, you're a
bum.
Netflix documentary.
This man said you're a bum. You're a bum, Rock. What?
Shit. Tough out here.
What?
It's a tough crowd.
Hey, the girls are tougher.
Girls are tougher.
The girls are
they
tougher.
do expect more out of
How
men.
much I gotta make for you guys to
We should
date me?
expect more out of you guys.
Exactly. I should expect more out of you too. it's mutual. I gotta make $150,000 or $1 million to date you. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you, but most girls, you have a standard. I gotta be 6 foot tall. I gotta be well built. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be a fucking chef. I gotta be, I gotta have,
But there's so many men out here who
$1 million
don't
in my
meet
401k.
any of those standards who got plenty of
Man,
money.
I'm fucking with you, Dickie.
Did you?
What did you say?
Because I was messing with her about the extra form of physical security. But no, that's
bullshit.
No lie. That's a terrible form of physical security.
Absolutely.
You and another woman. That's dumb.
I agree.
No, like it's not even to knock you.
Apologize and say it again.
No, because I don't want her to think like, oh
not backing down.
this is the right
He's
plan.
not backing down.
No, like
If you're in your 30s and 40s, homie, get your shit right.
just listen to them, but don't think that another woman is an extra form of physical security
Yeah.
against a real threat.
Bruh.
Hey man, but do what you want. Do what you like. You know what I'm
Whatever
saying? We
makes
all
you
different.
feel safe.
Do what you
that.
like. If you want a roommate,
Do
girl,
that.
go get your roommate, girl.
He said, damn, that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Don't listen to them. Hey.
Get your roommate, girlfriend. It's all good. Q and Terrell will definitely they'll take you in.
Nigga, we said it's the level that they at. First of all, you know what? I'm
Terrell, so she in her 30s and 40s. Where we at? Where we at?
I know women in their 30s. They pretty close to. Okay, so this is one house to where they. This one house to where they all kind of pushing 40. They got different dynamics in the house too. But yeah, they're all women, but there's no kids, and they all work. They all are doing well in their professions, and shit, they could just be waiting on their prince, or I think one or two of them is waiting on their Princess Charming. I don't fucking know, but yeah, they go on trips. They live in a good single.
I wish him the best.
Damn near 40 life.
I'm about to say,
I wish him the best.
They're like the Golden Girls.
Yeah,
I wish them the best.
You know how old them bitches was when they started filming the Golden Girls?
Hey, they felt secure
And they all
with each
died
other.
single.
Exactly.
They felt secure
all
with each
died
other.
single.
Exactly.
It's like
Hey, I
that
wish
for
him the
some
best though.
women.
I ain't nobody. I wish him the best.
You wish them the best?
They OnlyFans
Man, look,
models.
I'm gonna say this.
Oh, I think you're talking about them houses. Okay, so yeah, that's a good point. Them houses that the streamers do and stuff like that.
I'm not dating a girl who's OnlyFans anyway, so that don't even matter to me.
But she could be only streaming.
Only stream, whatever. I'm not dating her.
So if a badass woman.
Absolutely not.
But listen, she just live in a streamer house.
I'm so sorry.
At 30, 40?
I'm so sorry.
No, at 30, listen, a lot of these people who y'all see popping right now, they old as fuck. Don't let
love
the internet fool you.
All right,
I appreciate you though.
that's crazy. All right, so that's a no.
All right, yeah.
No, but
It's
but
a no.
to me and Terrell, I guess is a yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
It's situational.
Situational.
What's the youngest, what's y'all cutoff for age?
Cut off for age.
Youngest?
Yeah.
As far as dating,
Yeah. I'm mostly talking about them because they're okay with them having roommates. But you can answer too, but I'm curious now.
That's a good question for you.
I don't know.
Like dating.
I feel like the sweet spot. The sweet spot is like late 20s. That's the sweet spot.
How late?
How late? I mean, I'm 20, 29, 30. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm
I don't
like,
know.
because some people might think like 26 is late. You dated 26-year-old?
I died before.
Seriously dated?
Yeah, but
her?
I'm not old. So
How
I was
old?
like 32 when I did it.
Oh, that's
not
not bad.
Yeah.
I'm talking about right now.
Right now, but I'm not old.
I don't think you're old.
I'm just saying, like
What's the youngest you would date?
right now. I don't know.
What was the youngest you
Depends on
date?
how mature they is.
Mature.
So maturity matters
Definitely.
all the way.
What's the youngest you'll date?
Right now, I'm re-examining myself. Because
That's a great answer.
Right.
you know, no. I'm gonna say like 2 years ago, it might have been like 28, and now it's like, you know,
Man,
maybe a nigga need to bump up to 52 just to be like,
It do depend though. It do depend.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say nothing. Then a nigga pop out with a fucking 26-year-old. Mind your business.
I feel you.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What's the youngest you guys are dating?
For me, probably like 32.
32. Your youngest you would date is 32 right now.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I think even 30 is too young.
30's too young.
Yeah.
You have kids?
No.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
35.
35? Okay.
Damn, you look good, man.
Thank you.
See, I don't know.
35 not old.
I feel like a lot of women that's like, for me, a lot of women that's older, they set in their ways. They have exactly like things how they want it to be. And then a lot of women that I've came across, rather as one kid or whatever, they either not really interested in having kids, not really interested in marriage, don't want kids, or whatever the case may be. So that's why I said that 29, 30, 28 spot is just like you're old enough to know where you want to go, and you're old enough to know what you want, but then like you're still open to.
You trying to groom him? You gotta get him younger.
If I was trying to groom him, they'd be like 21. If I was trying to groom
that
him.
earlier.
Yeah, Samuels.
If we was trying to groom him, they'd be like
Nah, you're right.
21 year
I'll
old.
fuck with you.
You know what I'm saying?
28, 29 isn't bad.
29 ain't bad.
No.
Nah. But like I said, it depends on the maturity.
Yeah.
that maturity matters. So
The maturity
fucking much.
matters. The maturity matters a lot. Because I know some 40-year-old women that's immature as fuck.
Yeah.
What about
Yep.
kids?
What about them?
What's your limit on kids?
Man, fuck.
0.
0. If I don't have any,
One.
neither do you.
Exactly.
One.
You at one now? You at one?
I've been at one. Wait, what? No, I was, one.
But
Brady's
but
in the
you
house.
dated a woman who had.
Huh?
You had dated a woman who had
Two.
a couple, right?
I dated a woman at 2. You had to be,
Yeah.
no, you got to be a beast of a female for me to date you with 2.
Yeah, no. I wasn't trying to knock it. I'm saying like, I knew it was.
She's perfect.
I knew it was at least a couple.
If not, like, I'll do one. If not one, then none.
That nigga say you a unicorn.
Do you
Bruh.
want kids?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't want.
That's the thing. You want kids.
I
Yeah.
want kids, and
I
a
don't
lot of
mind
a lot of
kids.
women with multiple kids don't want more kids.
Right.
And I'm not trying to Brady Bunch nobody. I don't want no fucking Brady Bunch.
That's funny.
So like, yeah. So that's the problem. And on top of that, I'm spontaneous. I like to do shit just when I want to do shit. I don't really have a schedule. So I'm
No
just like,
kids.
hey, if I hit you and be like, oh, I want to go do this and this and this, they'd be like, oh, well, I gotta get a babysitter. I gotta do this. I gotta
But what
figure
if
out
they
what.
have like a very good, co-parenting
If they
sex
have a
schedule,
good co-parenting schedule,
and it's pretty 50-50?
if it's pretty 50-50, how many kids they got?
Depends, one or
So
two.
that's the thing, because even my parents don't even want me to bring nobody home with multiple kids.
Yeah. But if they have one, it's cool.
Oh, yeah, one is cool. One is straight.
I can feel you on that though, man.
I
'Cause we had a
can't
kid.
feel
That's harder.
I don't mind
Especially if you
kids,
had a
but
girl.
You
the
can't
men don't
move with a
usually
kid.
have
It's
their
hard to
kids.
move with a
though.
I could like a boy is cool, but if you had a girl, and then on top of that, like I'm gonna just be real, like, on some life gen and shit. There's not 100% chance that I'm still gonna look at your kid the same way I look at if we had a kid.
Wow.
Yeah, 100%.
That's honest.
It was very honest.
Yeah.
It's true.
So, question. So you had a girl who had a kid before. Did you look at the kid the same like it was your kid?
It wasn't my kid, but I raised that kid.
But then did
And
you?
he didn't have another kid to compare
Yeah, I
to,
didn't
so
have
that's
another
the
kid to compare
difference.
to.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then,
so
and,
what
then,
did you?
and then once we broke up, she told me I couldn't talk to the kid no more, even though I raised him for like 9 years.
Yeah.
So
Damn,
did you
that's
see that
fucked
kid
up.
as like your kid though?
Yeah. But if I would have had my own kid, I don't know how I would have felt about that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can see
But that's another thing. Once you guys leave, she gonna be gone with her kid. That's hers. It's hers. It's not yours. Even if she says you're the stepdaddy, you're this. As soon as Mad Day come and she dip, then she taking her kid with her.
That's true.
So it's like what you're Done.
That's crazy.
I did a girl with a kid. It was that's two times. Yes, 2 separations.
Yeah.
You break up with her, you breaking up with that kid too.
Exactly.
And you probably like the kid more than you like her anyways.
Yeah. And I started. But then like the older you get, the more you start also realizing that it's kind of like harder to find women that don't have no kids or one kid. Yeah. Most of the time, like, and then our age, like most of the time women come with 2s. Like, I got 2 kids. I'm like, fuck, everybody got 2 kids. Should be pissing me off. I be like, bro, you fucked up on your baby daddy twice? Like, that's crazy. You got 2 bad baby daddies?
Twice.
I feel you on that.
Oh, that's wild. Like that, I can understand if you like, the
baby daddies ain't always the bad ones. I'm gonna tell you that.
No, the baby daddies ain't always the bad ones. But you allowed yourself to have 2 different. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't make a relationship with none of.
What if they did and it just didn't work out?
And with both of them. That's crazy work.
Like, if you had your first one young, if we're talking our age, you could have had one in your late teens, early 20s.
I don't know. I don't have none.
And then I don't either. I'm just hypotheticals. Okay. And then you could have had the last one like 5-6 years ago.
Brady said my ex still allows me to be a father.
That's good.
Would you? So that's a question. Before we get out of here, would you still want to be in that kid's life if you
already built that rapport? Like her son, I was with her son from going on 3 to 9, and we been stopped talking, like even like past that to get to the 9. And when she ended up finding the dude that she felt like she was gonna be in love with and marry and all that shit like that, she told me I couldn't talk to him no more.
Damn.
Do you blame her though?
Do I blame her? A part of me do, a part of me don't. A part of me don't blame her because like that he probably came in and was like, that's not his real daddy. Like we about to get married, like I don't want him talking to him no more. You know what I'm saying? So if that was the case, and it is what it is, I could take that. But it's the fact that at the same time, it's like his original daddy dipped. He was gone. So I'm like, he left. I came in and raised him in my image to the point where he's 9 years old and he act like me. And then now this man comes and it's like, well, I'm with the mama, so I should be, technically the dad of him or whatever.
I can see both sides.
That's a slippery slope.
For sure.
Yeah, it
I
is.
can see both sides. Because if I'm going to a new relationship, you still dealing with your ex, I think that might be a problem.
Yeah.
It can be.
Yeah.
But it's like you can't just rip somebody who's been consistent for almost 10 years.
But that's very hard for that kid to be disconnected off you and then start learning from somebody else.
Yeah.
You see, it's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, that
everything's
is hard.
nuanced.
They done found some panties in the bathroom at Louisiana Purchase.
Tonight?
fucking G-string.
Wait, it's Monday?
What the fuck is
Yeah.
It was the oysters.
He's got
the oysters.
He's gonna pull over and pull it to the side,
bro.
Just pull them to the side.
Pull him to the side.
Anyway.
But then you gotta hold it to the side.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
It's better to pull a G-string to the side than bloomers.
For sure.
Yeah.
You and these
yeah.
I can't dig it, bruh. I can't do it, bruh. That shit is the biggest way to make me run.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway.
I tell women get butt naked.
Yeah. But she still have to come out of something. She come out the bloomers.
She can just take them off with her pants real quick.
Dark.
Take them off
One
her pants.
Damn.
She said,
You don't even see him.
Girl, take that off, girl. Take it off.
oh, man. Yeah.
You
You know the
switch
big
it
drawers,
around.
you gotta fold them. She fold.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you gotta go. You put on drawers in my presence, baby. You gotta go.
She
You
gotta
fold
fold
shit.
them. She gotta fold them, bro.
Nigga, no.
She gotta fold them bitches. Oh man, girl, when you go in them big ass drawers on, man, you knew better, bro.
Homie,
You came over, bro.
man and girl folding this. Oh yeah, you gotta go.
You go in them big ass drawers on, bro.
Yeah, baby.
I can't get G. So yeah, so blessings to all the big draws is a red flag. It's definitely a red flag. Blessings to all the little draw chicks. Big draw business getting no
Big
love.
booties or little booties?
Big booties, but little draws.
Or no draws.
Or no draws.
No draws.
Shit.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start wearing no drawers when I turn 40.
Free balling.
Exactly.
Bulletproof
You need a
on the
YouTube
hood.
channel. You need a YouTube channel.
Oh man.
That's hilarious.
I'm wearing to events though, because sometimes you gotta bring the pouch in like that. The security pouch you have to. bro.
Not you warming up the tequila.
I ain't putting it in between my cheeks. Not at all, nigga. Yeah, fuck that. I still gotta get this in. So I'm gonna have to wear draws on them days.
That motherfucker warm. It's toasty at room temperature.
Damn.
Good girl, into some of that warm alcohol.
Yeah.
It'll go down your throat smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. Man, we appreciate you guys for coming, man. You know, we went in 2.5 hours in. I told you. Told you.
Really?
We some yappers.
Yeah.
Oh man, appreciate y'all for coming, man. Appreciate the love. We got a little
I
little
think
phone there.
Brady wants your tag. Do you do like a pew, 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 pew?
Hey, yeah.
What's that?
Like the
Please
DJ,
like, comment,
you said
subscribe.
you producer, right? You don't have a tag?
I have a tag.
What's your tag?
Lovebirds.
It's Life on the Beat.
Underscore no big draws.
How is it said on the track?
No big
Life
draws.
on the Beat.
Just like that, just all born.
You want me to play
Life on the beat.
You want me to play it for you?
Yeah.
He don't believe me.
Hey man, we'll see
I
y'all
hope it's
though.
not boring like that. No, we don't want to hear a tag.
It's life on the beat.
Like,
That's not
no.
even what she said.
But it's like mustard on the beat, ho. Like there's a sound, but like it's Blythe on the beat.
We can hear it. Put
in
it
the
to thing.
microphone.
Put it on the microphone.
Put it on the microphone.
Oh, that sounds sexy.
Yeah,
It is sexy.
Blythe on the beat.
It sounds like
That's how it really sounds. That's how you gotta say it. That's how
It
your
sounds
tag
like
sound.
somebody that don't wear big draws. So let's take
Oh my
it. Let's
God.
take it away.
Hey, you guys
All right.
want to add anything? What we had out of here? Yeah. Instagram. What's your Instagram?
I don't have Instagram.
Oh,
I'm
so she don't want you to know your
Producer
Instagram.
gal.
She's definitely private. You don't want your Instagram. Is
She
that
said,
can we?
No, she said hers.
It's my hers.
Oh.
Is that a red flag if a girl don't have an Instagram?
No.
Is that a red
No.
flag?
I'm not gonna say
I
no.
just be
That's not a
wondering,
red flag.
Where
That's
people
not a
be
red
running
flag.
from?
That's not a red flag.
It's not a red flag.
running
If
from?
she don't got one.
What am I running from? I'm not running from
You
anything.
got an ex that's stalking you or some shit.
What happened?
See?
What happened?
I didn't say nothing.
What happened? She got the Instagram.
I'm not trying to get no missed calls. Terrell's not trying to get no missed calls either.
Hate those.
Oh
Hate
Lord,
those.
not the missed calls.
Instagram, but like, huh? Why you got an Instagram, girl? 2025.
You told me you didn't have one.
What's your Instagram?
Producer Gal.
Huh?
Producer GYAL.
So like you said that in French or
Yeah,
something.
for sure. Like, I wasn't even trying to clown.
No.
You said producer Gayal.
Yeah.
Gal,
Yeah.
like
G-Y-A-L.
like
Yeah.
gal. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
producer Gayal.
Oh God.
It's
G-Y.
Gal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, we really had 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
some yappers.
God
Hey, man.
damn.
You want
All right.
anything? What you got going up?
There's nothing actually. I guess nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Hey man, appreciate you guys for stepping in and keeping up with the crew. Brady's in the building. Brady, why the fuck you in the?
He said he fell asleep.
Bro, because I
man.
sure thought me and him had a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, and that was one reason of extra encouragement to get here. And this nigga didn't show up
Yeah.
because I said, "Oh, we both been going through our trials and tribulations."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nigga didn't show up. Brady,
We can talk about it next time
yeah,
because
it's
I
gonna
want
be my birthday next time though.
It is gonna be a birthday next time, but I wanted to bring something up, but
When's
I'm
your
I'm
birthday?
waiting.
4/15.
So
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. When's yours?
Hey,
Valentine's Day.
we'll see you guys. We out, baby.
she's
Bye.
Aquarius too.
Bye.
Aquarius gang.